Hey, 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 porch crew. What it do, y'all? How's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. I know y'all on the winning team because y'all in my damn chat. Y'all on the front porch. So I know y'all winning. Hey, girl. We over here on the front porch where we kiki, okay, and cut the hill up. All right. Let me tell y'all, I had a dentist appointment today. I got to get caught up on my appointments that I had to reschedule when I was, called to duty. So I did not really get to watch too much of the Edisons today. So if y'all got some tea, drop it down in the chat. What happened today on Florida versus Donna Adelson? And I did get to listen to yesterday portion with Cardi B versus Imani with the E. Okay. I did listen to her testimony on yesterday. I got to listen to her testimony for today and get caught up with her. So I may listen to that when we get out the live. But if y'all got some tea y'all want to share about either one of those court cases, please feel free to do so. Okay. It was something I wanted to tell y'all, but I don't think I pulled it up. God darn it. Let me see. Golly, I don't think I pulled it up. It's something I wanted to share with y'all in regards to Nestoville. Oh, you know what? I probably can go in my mm, I probably can go in my watched and see it. Or I may be able to find something. Let's see. Y'all bear with me because I just thought about it. Normally, I have my little links ready, set, go, even if I don't have them ready to be shared, but I don't today. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think this will work for now. Okay, let me speak to everybody that's in the chat. Hey, Drea. Oh, let me get down the drill. Let me get down the drill. She talking that talk. Hey, Eve. Welcome, welcome, everyone. The nerve of Dion. He was in rare form. Got a hearty laugh at his expense, but he needs to shame all that ish talking he was doing towards the ladies. Sure, you know the men ain't men's no more. And Dion don't he wasn't raised with values and morals like we are, like we have here on the front porch. You know, we stick to women business and we expect the men to speak to stick to the men business, but he was raised by Nesto to use and abuse women. Okay, he don't have the same upbringing we have. Okay. Hey, out the bushes. Hey, Tasha B. Hey, out the bushes. Oh, I think I just spoke to you. Hey, Miss E, thank you for being here and modding for me on today. Hey, A, let's talk about it. Oh, hey, Sammy K. Hey, Miss Lady. Hey, Tanya B here. Yes, because it's my big also stated that Amani scratched her. Ooh. See here. She should have sat at that desk and propped her phone up and act like she ain't see or know Cardi. That's what she should have did, if you try to be discreet. Hey, there she go. Okay, I think I spoke. Hey, Elsie. Hey, beautifully made 13. Hey, much better today. Hey, big. Y'all can't hear me? My mic is pulsating. On a cruise, Ebony? buffering. Sound going in and out. Let me check. Let me change my internet, y'all. Hold on. Maybe that's what it is, but we got backup. We got help. Thank you. Thank you, Miss E. Okay, thank you. Thank you, beautifully made. I got the Wi-Fi. Just keep up with the shenanigans. Baby, I switched to my other internet provider because I do have two for times like this when I gotta rotate. So who cruise? Are you enjoying the cruise, Ebony? And where are you going? If you like to share. So I'll go back then because what I was talking, I was trying to reply to Drea. Okay. I gotta go watch the receptionist part. Sure, Cardi is giving the people a show, changing our damn hair every day. I'm like, Cardi, can you just wear one hairstyle, baby? Please and thank you. The folks already done asked you if your hair real. But to go back to Cardi and then I switch to the Adelsons, okay? Um, listen, Imani receipts not receipting. Her expert witnesses are experting, okay? Your grandmama one grandmama in, your mommy one mommy in. Like everybody is here, to testify, but they are really debunking everything because they don't have no proof, they don't have no documents, they don't have no pictures, they don't have anything to collaborate what her claims. So I'm like, maybe she thought Cardi was gonna give her a little change and settle a settlement or something. Because the receipt's not receipting for me. But I will get caught up. I'll get caught up tonight. Thank y'all so much for letting me know about the sound. I see y'all. Oh, Ebony, where you going? Where you going? Inquiring minds would like to know. Hey, sassy cat. Oh, Cabo. I want to go to Cabo. And in Ensenada? Ensenada. I want to go to Cabo. My daughter's 22nd birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. I have to play the birthday song for her. Why did they ask her that? Because I don't know why they asked her that. But yesterday they were asking her, like, I guess, like, kind of describe what she had on that day. She talked about her nails, you know, and he was like, okay, you came here, yesterday with the short black, hairstyle, and I'm paraphrasing in my words. And now you're here today with looking like Goldilocks, is this your real hair? I mean, it is like, are you wearing your real hair at the time of the incident? And she said she couldn't remember, but she knows she had a hoodie on. Hey, Tracy. It was funny to me. Now back to the Addisons. I need to go over there and see listen to the recording because that sounds like that's a little bit more exciting for me. But just listening to him talk about the phone records, that was kind of boring. And now I gotta split my time because I want to watch a little bit of Cardi's too. Hey, let's talk about it all. Hey, Jay Blake. Happy Wednesday. Yes, thank you for the members milestone. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, I am Coco. Y'all, thank y'all so much for showing my mod, Nestos some love. And today it was black and long. She talking about that hair. Yes, he was asking a lot of questions about her nails. And Cardi said, I ain't have on no 3-inch nails that day. I was like, oh my God. But I could tell that Cardi really prepped for this interview. It's just her mannerisms, her expressions, the Cardi B. Y'all know how Cardi is. It's the smacking of the lips, it's the rolling of the neck, it's the scratching of the eyes, it's just y'all know how Cardi get down. It's that part, but she's been very detailed and very confident to me in her answers. Hey, Florida girl. Nothing. We just chit chat and we ain't missed anything yet. Yes, it was boring. I left. Yeah. And then again, my headset died. I'm gonna, I'm gonna have to give me some backup headsets because when I was at the dentist, I couldn't even listen to them. I'm like, darn it. Hey, out the bushes. Okay. Yes, good job. My sis over there getting her Barbara Waters on, baby. Her accusers had some facial expressions too. See, she playing herself, Imani, because girl, you couldn't even compose yourself, fake it till you make it. Okay, at least until you get your checker. To me, she had an attitude. She was like Wendi. She suffered from CRS, can't remember shit. Um, she wasn't as confident. She had an attitude. And I'm like, ma'am, are you trying to get paid or what? Cardi couldn't even spell her own long name as she called it LOL. Probably was nervousness. Hey, Sonya B. That's us thanking everybody for their support. I can't believe she's suing for 24 million. Baby, after 7 years, okay. I don't think she gonna get it. But of course, I'm not a part of the juror, or the jury, but it's too many holes in her story. And it do look like you trying to get a payday. Hey, always loving life 804. I agree. Imani, she was definitely playing herself. Right. Because I'm like, listen, when the closest I came to, I guess, something being civilly, being in court for something civil, I'll put it like that, was child support court. And I had already told myself, like, just go in here, answer the questions, don't get no attitude, say less, and get the hell up out of there. And I stuck to the script, even though my baby daddy was playing on my top. I stuck to the script. But what really made me stick to the script is listening to some of the people that went before us. And I was like, oh, it ain't no way I'm finna make a fool of myself like this. Oh, hell no. And I ain't finna be telling all my business up in here either. I'm just trying to get my damn child support. It ain't personal. I didn't know it was that much. Child, I need to see if I can get the documents or something. Even a non-celebrity would not want to be filmed at a doctor's office. And she went on a Saturday. Okay, this was not like a regular scheduled appointment like what we would go to from business hours. We'll say 8 to 5. Most doctor's offices are open, during that time frame. Okay. This was a Saturday appointment, y'all. Okay. And Cardi obviously was trying to be discreet because she had a hoodie on. She only had one security guard, and she asked him not to come up, with her so it wouldn't draw attention to her. Okay. She told him just to stay by the door, by the lobby or something like that. And she went up to the doctor's office, which was on another floor. She had to ride the elevator to see them. Okay. So, girl, sit down and have several seats. I'm not seeing it. You at work. Contain yourself. Right. If you're fanning out over someone. I think she should have sat at the desk and propped her damn phone up where it was already recorded if you just wanted to risk it. You know what I'm saying? And you just wanted to do what you was gonna do. That you should have came up with a plan. You walking around with your phone out looking suspect on your earbuds. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That wasn't gonna work. Hey, Karen. Girl, that was Cardi said today. Plus, Cardi said she had announced it, right? And Cardi said she heard her on the phone telling somebody, girl, Cardi be here. That's a security risk right there. And you're supposed to be the security guard. What if that person would have got out on social media and posted where she was at and then, fans and, Barbs came up there, you know what I'm saying? She just up there with a flashlight and a cell phone. You know, you can't even secure the building. The receptionist testified they made special arrangements for Cardi to come in on a Saturday. Right. Hey, no, I haven't watched the receptionist yet, but I did listen to, like I said, Cardi's testimony from yesterday. I didn't listen to anything. No, I didn't listen to it today, but I did saw the new look. I did see the new look. She ain't getting none. Her story is weak. And how do you not even have a damn Instagram photo to show? Like you ain't got a selfie, ma'am. You can show with this scratch. LOL Martin flashlight, flashlight. I see it. Right. That's all we saying. The receptionist said that she was trying to get to her sister baby shower. She wasn't here for all that foolishness. Right. And Cardi also said that the doctor had to come out and separate them. Like sis was not leaving. Even after you all this going on, sis wasn't even leaving. Hey, be the one. Welcome, welcome. Cardi wig was too ugly yesterday. I swear she came there looking like Goldilocks. I was just saying, what is the three bears? Sure. Tanya B, you know I'm already getting ready to get crunk. Get it on and popping. But anyhow, we got an update. Y'all keep the comments coming down up in the chat or keep them going, whatever. But I want to talk about this real quick, like, and then we're gonna get into it. Oh man, what happened? Oh, something popped up. No, I don't want any damn notifications. So I'm gonna just click off of that. Oh, now I gotta change. Okay, I gotta change this up. Child, I was like, girl, you, your grandmama, your mama, nobody don't even sound convincing at this point. I'm like, dang, you could have got paid, sis. Yes, please like the live. Appreciate it. Hey, Muffin. Right, no pictures. I'm shocked. The surgeon didn't take pictures. The therapist didn't take notes. The therapist didn't have no audio. The therapist ain't have none either. I'm like, is these people you know? I said it was a baby doll wig. It had synthetic blend in it. You know how they have the canker with the synthetic blend. It was giving synthetic blend. Hey, I am Coco. All right, welcome everybody. You okay? Well, let's go over here to Georgia, over here to Fulton County, because we have an update on Rice Street. Okay, the Fulton County Jail, where Nesto is property of, even though he's housed at Cobb County, honey. Okay. So the commissioner votes to move forward with a plan to fix the infamously dangerous county jail. They call it Rice Street Jail, aka it's located in Fulton County Jail. Okay. So they getting $1.1 billion, baby. It's a 1.1 billion plan to construct a special purpose building next to the current jail and then renovate the original Rice Street facility. Okay. The head of Fulton County government has proposed a plan to commissioners this week aimed at fixing long-standing problems at the Fulton County Jail. Okay. The proposal included building a 3,200 bed special purpose facility dedicated to mental and medical health needs. Okay. Will also renovate while also renovating troubled jail. Okay. So they're gonna add on this 3,200 bed for medical related issues, medical health related issues. Okay. Oh, they said the commissioner though. The commission chairman, Rob Pitt, said there was no appetite among commissioners for a new jail that will cost more than $2 billion. Mm. So right now it's just a plan. The plan for the future of the jail prioritizes the needs of the detainees who need the most care. Okay. At the vote, Commissioner Dana Barrett. Oh God, I don't know if it's gonna go through. Maybe it's Barrett. Dana Barrett abstained. Nothing significant will be happening at the Trouble Jail on Rice Street in the interim. Oh, that's it. Okay. We're in a very, very difficult situation right now, and the people in our jail and the employees who work there and all of that deserve better. Okay. What y'all think about that? Let me see. Let me get back over here to the chat. Oh, darn. I don't know where I left off at. Hey, Muffin, I don't think I spoke to you. Right? No pictures. Okay, I'm shocked the surgeon didn't take pictures. I think I read that one. Hey, the V1. Yeah, I remember the baby doll, and I remember, okay. So I think I'm getting caught up in the chat. Enjoy your vacation, Ebony. Oh, girl, like Sue, she was in 2 car accidents that she has lawsuits against. Oh, and why did she wait 7 years? Do we know? Hey, B. Williams, it's about time. Okay, so I'm getting some Rice Street commentary. Hey, T baby, I don't think I spoke to you on yesterday, so I definitely want to speak to you on today. Hey, Miss Boogie Dion, listening in the bushes. I know, yeah, I'm earlier than my normal time. Hey, Miss Butterfly. Hey, a lady. Okay, they're about to get on that chain gang. Wear them out all day and make them too tired for the shenanigans. Sure, let the inmates build a jail. Hey, Sunshine, Rainy Gardening. Okay, so Nesto, he'll be gone to prison by the time they have renovated Rice Street and made the mental health facility. So he won't be able to take advantage of it. And right now it's just a proposal. It has not been finalized. But at least they're moving, not moving forward, but at least they're trying to come up with the plan. Because I mean, I feel like that DOJ report it's been a minute. It's been a minute, and now they're just coming up with a proposal. Okay, getting my snacks together. Okay, it's been pending for a while. Oh, okay. Cardi changed attorney since the lawsuit was filed. Okay. Hey, senses and comment. I got home right in time. Hey, social wife Melissa. Welcome, welcome everybody to the porch. We was just we haven't started the video yet because I wanted to share this information that I saw earlier today about this proposal for Rice Street Jail, that is. In some parts of the article, they called it facility. It don't seem like everybody's on the same page, but I do feel like they do need to come up with some type of plan, some type of proposal, because they can't keep going on in the current state. They can't keep going on like that. Y'all got a temporary plan, but y'all don't have a full long-term plan. Okay, so we'll keep our eye out on that and see, if it's finalized or they counter the proposal. cut the proposal. We'll see. But the DOJ has already, did their report, and it was negative. So I'm happy to see they trying to, propose something, but they need to set some urgency under their butts. I ain't ready to start cussing yet. But it's coming. Okay. We about to get into a video visit. We haven't done one in a while over here on the front porch. So we will be doing one today. Hey, Jet Black Straight. Hey, Juju D. Y'all just in time. And y'all know if it's a video visit, that Cynthia is going to be on here, right? Yep, this is the one I want to do. They locked in love, baby. They locked in love. Vic to the veil, be nice. I'm about to hit play, y'all. Oh, I forgot to warn y'all about baby girl. Baby girl will be heard in this video visit, okay?
Hold on real quick.
What you say?
Hold on real quick. Oh. So like Coach lay down. You'll be all right. You will be okay. Hold on. Hello.
I need to call you back.
Hey, honey, say
No,
that.
hold on. I'm about to give her something.
That baby tired.
How do
She
you
want to
feel?
probably
She
go
just hit her
outside
head
to
right
the
when you called.
playground.
Oh,
She walked right into the sink. She's right at the same height and walked right into it. So here you go. You'll be okay. Lay back. Rest yourself. Try not to think about it. Breathe deeply. There you go. See, it goes away.
you want me to call you back in about 30 minutes?
No, I can talk to you right now. She's fine. I rubbed her head and gave her a phone.
Oh, okay.
How do you feel?
I feel, hey, I hanging in there. I see you got some new hair pieces there.
New wig, new
Three,
ponytail.
man. Oh my gosh, you blind. So I can
You
see.
don't you went up to a 3?
Oh, new
You gonna
glasses.
have
I was struggling. I was trying because I got a whole bunch of coins, and I was trying to look because they have these certain coins that are worth more than whatever, like certain pennies and all that type of stuff. And I've been collecting them for a long time, and I was like, oh,
I'm sorry, y'all.
I always just throw them in them little things, right? And I was like, let me actually just go through this stuff and see. I couldn't read none of the money because my eyes were just that bad. I couldn't read the dates on the money. So I was like, let me go get another pair of glasses, and so I could read.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, how you holding up?
I'm fine. I'll be in Florida tomorrow.
What? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be in Florida tomorrorow.
I thought the weather's still bad down there, going off and on with the tornadoes.
But you know what? If something happens, it's never the whole state, so I can always just bop to wherever it's not at. Like if it's Tampa, I'm cool. If it goes where I'm at, then I'll just go accordingly. So it's only a day drive wherever I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
And everything is with me, so it's all good. It's I don't have to pack up. It's already in the truck.
All right, that's good then. That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
You holding it in? Your health's going good. Everything.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
Okay.
change.
You look like you
No
hot.
change. No, I'm not. I actually am fine.
Hey,
I
complicated
haven't had,
Penny
I
Proud.
never really had hot flashes. And then they went away completely. I had like 3 or 4. And then one. And now I haven't had one. And I don't know. Pull it down. I haven't had one. I don't know, in maybe 6 months or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So yeah, no, I'm not hot. I'm good.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Pull the string, Goofy. Yeah.
Hey, go get
How
him.
you doing? You got your new date, right? She just called and gave it to me, the 12th,
Yeah.
for trial.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's nothing on the thing yet. That's just, you know, I
Yeah.
guess, just in case.
Yeah.
Your thing coming back?
Yeah. What?
Your
You
little
say
thing coming back on your nose?
it ain't
You
what?
know what? I'm trying to be good today. I see that tooth has moved again. Do I need to move this out the way? Oh no, that is stands. Oh, she just hate to admit that she's Asian. Girl, bye. Hey, AB 504. She looks miserable, don't she? Calling their baby names. If you start Eve, if she start wearing these damn Dollar Tree glasses and go to a optometrist and get her some real glasses, her eyesight may not be declining. You cannot wear these cheap glasses and think that your eyes are going to, oh, I'm sorry. Think that your eyes aren't going to decline. Like, come on now. And she just picking up what she thinks, she should be wearing. Who goes to an emergency room for a checkup? Somebody that don't have insurance. Okay. Hey, y'all.
Went nowhere.
Maybe I was that blind? I couldn't see that.
Yeah, you're that blind. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Was I that blind? I couldn't see that. Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That medicine messed me up. That's what I'm trying to say.
All medicine does.
Yeah.
All of it do.
Please like the
You
live.
know.
Yeah, go get you some prescription
So,
glasses, baby. Them
yeah.
over the
No
counter glasses
medicine
gonna
for
have your
free.
ass with a sitting out dog.
300. Wow. 300 give me a headache. I'm talking
Okay,
about
so
them
it's
glasses.
3.00. It ain't no 300. But really, you trying to say you what are those? 2.5, 2.2.
Yeah, 2.2. 300 would give me a
Get
headache.
Medicare on disability.
Oh my God, I can see so clearly.
They say, Jay. They say she running from the poo.
Okay.
I put these on and I felt like I was having like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
this
I
right
can
out
see. I don't have to squint. I can see everything. Tiny
this
stuff,
right after Shirley let the air out
everything.
his ass.
I'm gonna go to the eye doctor. I don't know.
You know this right after Shirley let the damn air out his ass over there. Or did she air it out? I don't know. So yeah, he a little down and out. And he hating because he saw Shirley in the room with her black dress on and my Johnny Gill voice, honey, and her pearls. He's sick of.
There's things they say that you can use naturally that can correct your eyesight. And I
And what
think
is
that's
that?
what I forgot what it is.
Girl,
I
stop
come across so
lying.
much stuff on the daily. It'll pop up on my phone. Yeah, it'll pop up. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the Dollar Tree, it probably
Anyway,
is.
What else you got going on?
nothing. I just got a little road
You have to
trip
wait 2
going.
years.
And that's
Okay.
it.
Oh, when you taking
Have that
off?
road?
Tasha
Tonight.
D.
Tonight.
That thing is
Right,
flicking in and
baby.
out. It's flicking in and out again. You got to hold the
Be
camera up or
still.
something.
Is it flickering?
Yeah.
Not that we care,
I
but
guess
I'm
she's moving
saying.
around.
Hold on. She gonna have my bed wet. Hold on, let me stop this goofy video. Oh, hate that stuff.
He does seem to
I
be
hate
down.
everything children YouTube. That stuff just be irritating.
Hey, cross country cruise her. He dodging that subpoena.
Unless it's
Okay.
Sesame Street, like old Sesame Street. That's it. That's all I can tolerate. All of that other stuff, it just be so goofy. I can't even tolerate it. It's not even learning stuff. It's just a bunch of skits with dolls, and it's just
Y'all think Nesto got
it's
the
actually
tricks
giving
in?
her more
What
issues
bed?
because it's teaching her how to pout, teaching her
Yeah, that's
how
why
to
it's slippery.
throw tantrums. That's what they're doing on them damn channels. And I'm like, why would you sit there and promote this knowing that your channel's for children and you sitting here pouting and just showing kids how to just misbehave, when they're just not happy. Just dumb shit. I told her Elmo only. We're doing Elmo only.
Yeah, I
That's
keep
it.
going.
Speaking of this topic that they're on, y'all been seeing everybody versus Snoop Dogg. I see T.S. Madison had a little something to say to Snoop Dogg. And dang, what's the other guy name? He Rainbow too. Billy. Billy also has something to say to Snoop Dogg about, I don't know what movie they're talking about, because I don't got no little kids, so I don't keep up with all that. Sometimes I know, sometimes I don't. But Snoop Dogg said that his grandson asked him how two women can have a baby. So apparently they had, a scene in the age appropriate movie that his granddaddy was taking him to see. And Snoop Dogg did not know how to answer it, but he brought it to social media, and a lot of the Rainbow Coalition is upset about that. Have y'all been seeing that? I'm glad he can't see the baby. Yeah, Billy Porter, thank you. Listen, she didn't say she was gonna start teaching the baby say Jay. She said just Elmo. That's it. She can't even look at Big Bird. Only Elmo. You can agree with that, Miss E. I hate that they allow my 3-year-old to watch YouTube. I hate that allow my 3-year-old to watch YouTube. Okay. He has better media training than the response he gave. Snoop Dogg ain't it. Sure. No, I missed it. Yeah. You saw it? I have Snoop Dogg. Okay, man, have been having ladies making out in the videos since the 90s. Yep. And it seemed like he, I don't know if they have an open relationship or not, but a few women have, said they've been with Snoop Doggy Dog, that he's a cheater. Okay. I wonder, do he smoke weed around them grandkids? Sexuality has no place in children's activities. And I don't know how old his grandson is either. I don't know the age. Hey, much better today. Two women can have at least two babies, sometimes more. Well, who is the pappy? Who is the pappy? Much better today. Okay. Can we? Oh, okay. Can we pick a battle and stick to it? No, we can't. She don't know that song based on Snoop's own behavior. He needs to just shut the F up, okay? Please like the live. Hey, Design in the car. How you doing? Design in the court said we only got 53 likes. Can you please like the live? He filmed corn, okay? I think she got that ponytail up there. I thought he was talking about the ponytail too. He said, I see you got a new piece, but he was talking about the glasses. Please be creative with your language. Miss E said they holding y'all comments. Yes, I saw it. Rainbow Community has children's story time books as well. Can we laugh at Dion? What do you mean, can we laugh at Dion? What's going on with Dion?
Keep going in and out. So I guess you have it better when you be in your unit. Maybe you have it
Because of the
holding
internet.
up.
The internet might be better.
What's going on with Dion?
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, it's you.
Yeah. So is it getting cold up there yet?
It's cold up here, yeah. It's not cold, but it's been actually nice.
She's in
because,
Ohio.
I went down south,
Oh,
I
you
was
missed the whole Snoop thing?
like burning up on fire.
What
So,
call? I'm at the call.
It's cool.
Are you talking about the call I did 2 weeks ago? I think I did that call before I went on my hiatus, if I'm not mistaken. I can link it for you.
It is cool. You know, I got air, so and it's gonna be hot, I guess, when I get back down there.
Girl, it's always hot here.
Concert coming up this week or next weekend, I think it is, down there. I'm gonna probably end up going to that. Yeah. So
you're gonna probably what?
Go to this little event. And your hair could look nice. The back of your head was nice.
I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't tell.
And then what she does is she positions herself behind you so that you can see the front of you in the screen. Because you know when you sit in front of that screen, that camera's on you, the TV, that monitor, and then she hits the monitor and you can see your face that way. Because you know she's behind you. So all you do is look at a monitor and you can see behind yourself.
Let me pin
because it shows the whole courtroom too. You know, it shows different things. So you can see everybody behind you by just looking into that monitor.
Well, I just be wanting the truth to come out. You know, that's the truth to come out. That's basically what it is.
The whole truth.
Yeah, that's not much better today.
The whole truth.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Haven't hit her head right when you
crap. I'm gonna have to fix it. Eve, I've linked the video on when we covered it. I think it's been about 2 weeks now. Oh girl, we had a time in the time we had. They in the hot box or event house. Baby, they in the hot box. Child, let me get it back to where it was, child. I don't, you know.
See that?
Yeah, you're that blind. Yeah, yeah.
We was farther than that.
300.
He's going and I felt like I was having like, oh my God, I can see. I don't have to know what it is. I come across so much stuff on the daily. It'll pop up on my phone.
Oh, when you taking off?
Tonight.
Is that too far?
Anyway.
What else you got going on?
Nothing. I just got a little road trip going. And that's it.
Oh, when you taking off?
Girl, that baby watching Dora now. I don't have no little kids, but I hear backpack. I hear Dora.
Tonight.
That thing is flicking in and out. It's flicking in and out again. You got to hold the camera up or something.
Okay.
Because you're moving around.
Let me listen to that part.
Because you're moving around.
Oh, hell.
That's it. That's all I can tolerate. All of that other stuff, it just be so goofy. That stuff just be irritating me. Unless it's Sesame Street, like old Sesame Street.
Oh no, we
that's it.
To this
that's all I can talk about. How to pout. Teaching her how to, you know, when they're just not happy. Just dumb.
Keep going in and out. So I guess you have
Yeah, it's not cold, but it's been actually nice because when I went down south, I was like burning up on fire. So it's cool. It is cool.
Not hood booger.
I got air, so and it's gonna be hot, I guess, when I get back down there. It's a concert coming up this week or next week.
Right.
I think it is down there. I'm gonna probably end up going to that. Yeah. So
You're gonna probably what?
go to this little event. And your hair could look nice. The back of your head was nice.
I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't
see it. And then
tell.
what she does is she positions herself behind you so that you can see the front of you in the screen. Because when you sit in front of that screen, that camera's on you, the TV, that monitor, and then she hits the monitor and you can see your face that way. Because she's behind you. So all you do is look at a monitor and you can see behind yourself because it shows the whole courtroom too. It shows different things. So you could see everybody behind you by just looking into that monitor.
Did you see Charlie, Cynthia?
Well, I just be wanting the truth to come out. That's the truth to come out. That's basically what it is.
The whole truth, not portions. Yeah. The whole truth.
Yeah.
Haven't got that yet.
You what?
I said we haven't got that yet.
They're coming.
It's gonna have to.
Yeah.
Gonna have to. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna have to. The whole truth. The whole truth.
So I see your boy out there. He clearing the homeless out and all this stuff and taking over cities. With the National Guard and all this going on.
All he's doing is upholding laws that are already.
Why you change the subject, Nesto? You want to talk about Shirley? Let me get over here to the chat. Nestor want all the attention, and he do. It's all about me. Okay, if she's supposed to take that baby out of Georgia, if the parents gave her permission, that baby tearing that van up. Thank you, Elsie. Definitely don't know the truth if it's staring him in the face, let alone hit him in the face. Okay. And why is he talking about that? I can't tell. Did you see the video? Did she send him a picture maybe of himself sitting, there in court? I'm confused as to what he mean by he can't tell. You got a haircut. The truth is out. It is. No, she just watched, I believe she watched it watched the video. Yeah, that would be tough, Muffin. You got to entertain 2-year-olds. You can't just be sitting around, with your back to them and just letting them, scroll on the phone. You actually got to watch them. You got to have all your eyes on them. All 4 of them, Cynthia. Hopefully, she take notes complicated. If she gonna return to court, she won't return with them baggy denim shorts on, okay? Hey, Rat. They definitely miserable and broke birds. No, he would not. He wouldn't Eve. Thank you. Thank you. B. Williams, thank you. Right. He do not want the whole truth and nothing but the truth. He want his truth, and that's just not gonna happen. Sorry, Nesto. Your truth is distorted. Okay. If it hit him in the nose. Yeah, I agree with y'all. He can't see the back of his head watching YouTube. I cannot. He don't, boys Nana. Not the block is hot. Shirley made the block hot. Yeah. Well, was this after Vicky? Is this after she had her hospital visit? Because you know she got some new drugs. Okay. Hey, Sherry with a Y. Cynthia got egg in her face. She looks miserable. She got her new meds, y'all. Yeah, I wish, I wish the mom was in a good condition to, keep her baby.
Already in place. It's so weird how they get mad at him for doing something that's already on the books. It's not like he created that or he
Hey,
said this is what we're
Friday.
going to do now. He's doing something that's already, on the books, what you're supposed to do, but nobody's doing it. So you can't get mad if that's what the law is and he's just upholding it. But it's the same thing. Listen, the same thing they doing to you every time you go to court and they keep calling you names and stuff instead of just coming out with the facts and coming out with evidence.
Who was calling him names in court? Now, yes, we do out here on the YouTube streets. Of course we do. But who was calling him names in court?
They got a name call and name call and name call to try to give this image.
Hey, allegedly.
So they, you know what I'm saying? That's the same thing they do to him. They call him racist, but they never say what he did racist. But he's racist. He's a racist. Oh, he's racist. He's racist. And I'm like waiting for the racist situation to happen because he's actually the opposite.
Do you know
he's
him?
fascist. Okay, what
Have
is he
you
doing?
met him?
That's fascist. Never an example, but just always the name calling, so that people, and a lot of people don't look for the example. They just go off this is what he is.
Child, I guess going through the damn documents in court and explaining what they are and who signed what and who didn't sign what is name calling. Did we watch the same court proceeding?
Okay, he's a liar. Okay, because they keep saying it, so it must be true. You say it enough, and it penetrates the person.
Something.
Why you keep coming to court saying
something though?
But you're not telling the lies that were
That's the
told.
child, please. No, ma'am.
You're just saying it. Yeah.
I'm glad you're back,
But again,
Friday.
it's just to put that in right now because it's just a
Hey,
judge because there's no jury, and
Hey,
put that in his head.
Drill.
So they just keep saying it, keep saying it, keep saying it. But
Oh,
you gonna
really?
put it through it. But what's the name has to do, like I said with the other one, he gotta, whenever he do it, he gotta call him on it and say stop.
Yeah. What is
Stop.
the lie? What is the
All
lie?
that's unnecessary. Pull out the facts and the evidence. All the name calling is irrelevant.
They don't put no damn documents. You won't read them. You just want to get on here and cap and act like it's a conspiracy. Go read the documents for yourself. We do. I'm just trying to figure out, did we even hear them say, you a liar, and point to him? I mean, they were just going over the documents. Shirley says she didn't do it, okay? They didn't even ask you if you did it. They even say that you were lying. I don't understand it. It's definitely BS. He's a liar. Like to laugh. Baby, no facts are in her face like them damn cheap ass glasses. Okay. Nesto don't even want to deal with grown adult children. You know he don't want to deal with a baby. What name called it Dodo Bird? That's what we want to know. a jailbird and a dodo bird.
Pull out the facts. And I was watching this video it's in Russia.
Right.
And
that thing keep jumping around.
I know I can see it.
You know, I told you to be
And
still.
it's in Russia.
She can't even be still.
It's a husband that his wife works for a federal judge in Russia. And all you see is the guy running down the sidewalk. And he's kind of like to the side, kind of like. And then you see a guy running behind him with a shotgun. And then he shoots him one more time. And then he falls down. Like that killed him. You could tell it just killed him, took him out. And then he just started beating his body with the gun until the gun broke in half. Then he turns around, do the peace sign to the camera, walks back to, I guess, his car, his truck, pulls out a knife, come back with a knife, and you just see him stabbing him. You know, while he's just dead on the sidewalk, flips him over, undo his pants, cut his thing off, sticks it in his mouth, and then drives off.
Child, where's she seeing this stupid shit at? She always got a damn negative story. Okay, damn. Can we get some happy stories? Can we get some celebratory damn stories, please? And thank you. She can't keep still because she's supposed to be watching that baby. Has she strapped the baby down? I don't think she's driving. Sounds like AI. Right. Rump line on Central Park 5. Silly bird. Okay. Okay, I got you. Thank you, T-Baby, for the $1.99 super chat. Because I saw your comment, but I wasn't connecting it with the Central Park 5. Thank you. Negative and made up stories. Vicky said she need a 24-pack. That don't vote. She watching someone's AI video. What the heck is she watching? Child, it may be them damn nightmares she keep having. Gloom and doom. Sure, she gonna tell Nesto. I don't know if it's on this one that she had a dream about him. I was like, I bet.
They showing that on the internet?
Yes, I saw the whole video.
You know that's a lie. Your stuff. You already
saw the whole video. Yes. And you could just see him just mutilating the body. I was like.
And you sat there and watched it?
That's gross. He's in jail, though. You know, they call him.
Oh, poor thing. She believe everything she see.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, I would never.
Hey, chick.
I don't get that mad about it, unless it's my children.
Hell, you sound like you mad as hell at Shirley. You don't even know her. Never met her. But you don't get that mad.
That's it. I'm not giving that energy to nobody but my kids. All that you just did, and if you did it for whatever reason that is true, you wasted your life because, you know, that was just dumb. But, you know.
I'm surprised they ain't in this visit because she's just moving her. She will not be still.
The judge is dead.
Maybe she need to watch the replay. If you don't want to be on the live video, chill out here on the front porch, watch some of these videos and see how you be looking in your mannerisms.
Sure. You brutalized that dude.
Damn.
Wow.
Brutalized that dude.
The whole video alive.
Let me show this other video of this other cop that went in there and he blew this other judge's head off. I was like, damn, these people are crazy. They had got into it about something, and he just went into his office, said a couple words. It was all on video. And
she don't do absolutely no research. I mean, do you even watch the entire clip or read the entire post? Because she can never tell the story or give any facts about the story correctly, okay? And she always assuming that it's something bad, it's something negative, nothing happened. When you have no facts, and that situation with the bailiff and the judge, I want some more tea to come out about that. I actually had been watching it when it first went down.
And then he just,
I think me and Vicky was talking about that a few nights ago.
Shot and killed him in his office. He was sitting there
Hey, good
trying to plead with him,
Judy.
but he
I like that
was
name.
already like there, you know, already
Wow.
there.
You showing out
I mean,
tonight.
we live in a sick world where people don't, when you don't have or teach or promote.
Look, take me now. I cannot listen to her now one more time on the jail calls, the text messages, or these damn video visits. Take me now.
Love and compassion and none of that stuff, and all you get is everybody's just quick to go to death, and it's getting more and more horrendous. It's not just a simple, it's just more and more horrendous.
You would think she would come up with this narrative when she was pow pow. Why did it have to take her 30 years later when her boyfriend, her married man went to jail to come up with all these damn crazy ass conspiracies? She should have learned that when she was pow pow.
And it just be over just things that just.
My Lord. Late
In my
bloomer.
book, I don't, again, nothing serious but your children. That's it.
Nestor don't give a damn about his kids.
And I'm like, that's crazy.
Shit, Nestor ain't saying, I know that's right, because I die about mine. He just looking, I just listening. Nestor say, fuck them kids. It's about me.
Crazy. That's crazy. But
not no research victory.
They showing it, yeah. They show a lot of that stuff. They show a lot of stuff.
Very lazy.
But you can't say anything. But they will show you some stuff.
Yeah, Miss Doom.
Just don't say anything. You can't say that. Can't say that. But we can show you somebody getting brutally murdered, and he could just chunks of his body just coming out, and then his penis being cut off.
Hey, Queen. She get this from her
president. We can show you that. But just watch what you say.
Welcome everybody to the chat.
Watch what you say. Well, we can show you anything.
Hey, Talking TK. Happy Wednesday.
They know what they're showing. It's a game. What's that? My money?
Yeah.
Well, you got to be careful out there. You got to be careful out there.
Right.
Nestor scared me.
Right. You do. Mm-hmm. You got to stay away from people you know and you don't know.
Loud. You scared me.
Because it's crazy out here.
Right.
Yes.
And you can't let what people say and think ever affect you.
Right. He scared me.
Can never let because everybody's gonna have an opinion of something, and not everybody's opinion of anything. Like an opinion of a house. It can be one house and 20 people, and you got 20 different opinions of this house. Because that's just people. They're gonna all think differently. You might not get two people to think the same way about that one house.
Not at all.
You know?
Me either, Friday.
You got a poop? You go potty? Okay.
Yeah. Now she got to take the baby to the potty. We're gonna have a potty break, guys.
Where do you want to go?
Who?
I didn't say anything. I just said she want to use the potty.
Oh.
I think. Yeah, she do. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. So. You can't work. Somebody's.
Yeah, it's that ponytail.
Yeah, you can't worry about anything.
The microwave. That's a microwave ponytail.
Hold on. About anything. Let go. Okay.
Hell no.
Sit right here. Thank you. All the way on. Yeah.
Oh, sis with the rest of what?
Yeah.
Well, thank God the video
Sheltered life is the best life.
The baby got to use the potty.
A what? Sheltered life.
Sheltered life.
And she trying to stay on the damn phone.
Okay. Well, how you unit doing?
So a sheltered life meaning you just, you know what I'm saying? The world is not what it used to be. You can't,
What does she mean? You were pow in the 90s. Girl, what has really changed?
Not what it used to be. This dude was making a video in the park. He was talking about somebody taking a parking space. And he was like, it's not that serious, yada, yada, yada. And while he's trying to make
Yeah,
this
she in the
video
RV,
telling,
Judy.
how people like to come online,
I think
somebody
she's in
walk up to
Georgia.
him and trying to rob him for his necklace.
I think she's trying to say she's in Ohio. Okay, but don't quote me, chill. Don't quote me. Where does Yvette live? Do we know? For some reason, I thought her best friend Yvette lived in Texas, but maybe she lived in Ohio. I could be wrong. Why Nesto didn't tell her to get that baby off the line with him? It's not what it is. I know. The baby in the RV. Yes, guys, the baby is in the RV. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Everybody can have their own opinion, but we talking about the damn truth. If she can't handle the truth, okay, is it me? Don't you hear a male voice in the background? Yes, the baby is listening to I heard Dora earlier, but she may have changed the little channel, but the baby is listening to something on her other phone. The baby is very vocal. That's good. Yes. The 90s was bad as F, baby. Crackheads everywhere. Needles. Shit. Yeah, she high. I'm convinced. The, you just laughing. The ultimate learning experience. Yes, the sheriff's daughter was in a sescapade with the judge. Allegedly, their dad saw text messages between them on her cell phone. I do remember that the judge and the bailiff had just come back from lunch, so something ticked him off. But we need more. I can't wait to see the evidence on that case. Okay, Michigan. Okay, you think she's in Michigan? Oh my God, no way, y'all. Yes, yes, way. The baby is on there with her. Well, he said he done gave up on God, big girl. You thought it was Ohio? Okay, thank you. Okay, so she lives in Ohio. So remember, she was going to visit her best friend. So maybe that's where she is. Yes, she was in the hospital recently. If you go back, Vicky, what day we did the text messages? Child, 2 or 3 days ago. Vicky and I did the text messages, and that's where we learned that she had been in the hospital. Okay. That's where we got that tea from. Not the treasure. No problem, good Judy. Ask your questions away. I'll try to answer them if I can. She found that baby. What you talking? Cynthia, don't folks say you like the damn Epstein files, baby. You deep. You deep up in this thing. She lives in Detroit. Okay, okay. Thank you. Child. And then we hear her flush the toilet, child. She gonna flush the toilet. She already used the little baggies, the little doggy bags. Okay. What? Here comes the judge has a whole new meaning now. Yeah. Him and the bailiff had went out to lunch, but they had like a sex. Could I say prostitution? Um debacle going on there where um women, I think it was women, okay, would trade that meow for favors to get out of jail. Okay. So once we can get some tea on that, we'll definitely bring it to the front porch. It happened earlier this year, I believe it is. But they haven't released much information. They're keeping it locked, baby, like Mr. Tidy Whitey over there. Okay. Sorry, you had to get your a stray, Sean. 8/22/25. What is that, Vicky? What's that date for, honey? Oh, I know. That's the day we did the messages, Troll. Help me, big. Y'all know my mind playing tricks on me. Well, she ain't in the D, baby. Part Parked in nobody's driveway. That's against the code. She was in Florida, y'all. I don't know. We think maybe she's in Ohio now. Okay. Shirley didn't want that man. Thank you. Oh, 22. Okay. She was in the hospital on August 22nd. Okay. Thank you, Vic. They had a brothel going on in the damn courthouse, baby. Yes. They said, if you want to do something strange for the change, we know the judge for you. He take that Glock 3000 and that meow, and he'll let you out for free 99. Yeah, in Kentucky, that judge sheriff mess went down. I had Shan watching that with me too. Now I got Vic to the veil.
And he step out the car and get killed while he on live.
Great chill.
So if he trying to tell the dude, no, you're not about to take my chain.
Oh, that's the guy that we talked about, guys. Now, we didn't show the video, but a lot of y'all had already seen it earlier that day. But we did talk about the guy in the car, and he was on live, and they tried to, rob him. He got out of the car, and he was unalive. We did talk about that one too.
And the dude,
and they said he had a tracker.
I don't know where this was at.
His brother went live like days after that saying, of course he was upset, emotional, all of those things, because for one, to hear your brother being unalive, by the chain, and they didn't even get the chain because the way things happened, I guess they got scared and ran off. But the brother said he had a tracker in the chain. So I'm like, he should have just given it to them. And baby, filed it on your insurance or send a popo over there with the tracker.
But as soon as he stepped out the vehicle, the dude just popped. And then you could hear him kind of like screaming for help a little bit, but they said he died.
Oh.
He shouldn't have been making that video. He should have been watching the surroundings. Like this. Head on a swivel. Had that shit tucked. Sit down, please.
He was in his car. Why would he need his chain tucked in his car?
If they're robbing grandmas for purses, you can't have anything out here.
They what?
All the time.
Robbing grandmas for purses.
Haters gonna hate.
Oh, here, I get it.
Shit.
Don't you do it.
She talking to the damn man with the plan right here. He got armed robbery, theft by taking, theft by deception. He's snatching women's wallets, baby, and their damn souls, okay? So she's preaching to the damn choir.
Oh, wow.
She's preaching to the damn choir.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
You can't get nothing right. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he is serious. Hey,
can't have anything. Can't be around people.
Yeah, that's very traumatic.
Oh shit.
Oh, the Papa dude was arrested?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I didn't know we had an update.
Okay, you want me to call you back in 20 minutes?
He ready to get off this phone. Let him off this phone, girl. He trying to get off this phone. He's sick of. He said, I'm getting dizzy. Like y'all told me in members that y'all was getting dizzy. I'm gonna have to re-edit that video. I didn't realize, that it was shiny and it was like moving around like that. I was just trying to be funny with the lady in the damn hospital. So we do have a short video in members too, where she talked about being in the hospital. Y'all want me to re-edit that video? I don't want nobody having no epileptic issues about that video. I forgot about
you want
that.
To call back if you can.
Yeah, let's get yourself together.
Okay, I'll get myself together. I don't think anything's gonna change, but I'll have.
Right, good Judy.
What'd you say?
I don't know if anything will change unless she fall asleep.
Oh, okay. Therapy though when they say he's guilty.
Because they keep moving around.
That's so don't rob his whole family. That's why they're missing.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I almost got on the stairs. Here, sit right here.
Yes, they did roll up on him.
Sit back down. Sit back down. I'm glad I don't have to kind of clean it. But here, have a seat. There you go.
That's so cute.
Perfect. Is it now? It's jumping around probably because of the internet.
No, because you're moving around. That's why.
Because it's sensitive to my movement. Yeah.
He been complaining about this for 20 minutes now. She just it's sensitive to my movement.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I had to
Y'all heard the
put
toilet
her potty
flush?
thing because it will smell.
You can't
It's
see
really-
yourself?
I see myself jumping. I'm sitting down now.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's
Shan. I
stank.
agree.
Hold on.
It's funny.
Hold on. That
It's
smells
locked in
bad.
love with Nesto and
Okay, we're gonna play
Cynthia.
that. That stunk. I gotta pack my truck up in a minute.
I'm so glad that they
Is
have
that
this
better? Because I'm
bubble
sitting
here,
still.
cause
Yeah, it's trying to
she
focus.
don't
It's
care.
trying to whatever it's trying to do.
Trying
Probably
to
had to hold the
focus.
camera up where you can see yourself. Jay, you can see yourself
Right.
adjusting whatever.
I didn't hear no damn water. Obsessed with the mess. Only the
I could see
flush.
myself. I could really see myself because I got my glasses on.
Oh, that's good, Dan. That's good that you can see yourself.
You be
But I was
pleased.
squinting. What are you doing? Come here. All right. I can see my old self. 57 coming up real fast.
So what you gonna do for it?
Y'all want to have a birthday party for Cynthia?
I'm gonna go probably to the Keys. I was gonna wait till after hurricane season, but I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna go before. So I could
What's she looking at?
So you gonna wait?
Yeah, since your thing starts in November. I'm saying.
Well, it
Yeah.
sounds like she may be in court, y'all. She said since your thing started in November. You think she gonna be in court?
Yeah.
She waiting on Shirley to come back, okay?
Hopefully it go the other way, but I mean, either way, you know.
They say, hell no.
Either way, you know. It's a means to an end. Come here. So that's good. So that means, end of this year should be the end of everything.
No.
It's the apocalypse. She said the end of this year, everything should be over with. Sure.
No.
No, that's that.
Let's don't say no.
That's I ain't gonna comment on it.
Comment that, so please. Don't act like that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna comment on it, man. I already know what's going on.
As long as you know.
She not
Fight
coming.
the fight.
She's scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not easy out here.
Yeah, I do see. It's just done got rid.
Oh, Cynthia, girl. My girl down and out. Somebody go over there and send her a message saying that Nesto is innocent so her spirits can be lifted. I can't do it. One of y'all do it. Because this ain't gonna cut it.
Really.
Life is hard. Life is never easy. It's the struggle.
I feel
Some
like
struggles are easier than others.
I feel like this the jail version of damn Annie. It's a hard not life for us.
It's harder now. For what I'm reading and looking at, it's man,
fucked up.
Everything.
It's fucked
Everything off.
It's fucked up. And like I said, when you got hateful hearts, and people that just live for negativity, that's the world
for the team, damn it. Take one
they
for the
see
team.
stuff like that, and you read the comments, and it's like, oh well, he shouldn't have been doing that. And I'm sitting here like, okay.
Yep, we said it.
Even if he was, that is not that ain't even like the punishment. It's like every time I see somebody that get murdered behind something like that, the comments is always, "Oh, that's justified," or "That's what we doing now." Like that's dumb because you might mistakenly say somebody's doing something and they're not, and
we saying it with our chest. We mean what we say. We not mistakenly saying anything.
Get murdered. Like the guy did his girlfriend at Home Depot. He went up there and he killed her because he said she was cheating.
No. They were not even in a relationship. And that happened here in the Sunshine State, baby, over there. I think it was Pensacola. Okay. The little young boy, they were not together. But his mind told him, okay, that the baby mama had gave him an STD. Okay. Even though he was out here slanging it to other women and they weren't in a relationship, I just think he wanted a reason to hurt her. But him and his mammy got plenty of time to think about it. And we don't feel sorry. We don't feel bad for talking about evil people. We just don't.
And she wasn't. And he murdered her. Like, they just don't do that. Yeah. But they want to do the death penalty for this crime in Florida. And I'm like, that's all well and good.
Can't even remember.
But the problem with that is you got innocent people that get caught up and get lied on. And if you kill them and they were innocent, you can't come back from that.
Child, send all the damn criminals to the goddamn Barbie playhouse over here. Send them all them over here to the damn Barbie. Careful. Let Cynthia manage them, baby. My Lord.
So the death penalty is not always good unless it's 1,000% no doubt this is what happened. You know, we got a video, we got his
girl. If it was a video, you gonna find a way to debunk that. You gonna find a damn way to say they didn't do it. It wasn't them in the video. He had 3 naps on the side of his head right here, and the person in the video hair was silky. You know, you gonna find some shit to say that's stupid as hell.
Voice on there. He got his ID in his hand.
Let her hush. Hey, Lady Janine.
You know what I'm saying? We just know this is him. This is what he did. It's not, you know, a witness said no. We got it. Or you got 5 witnesses that don't know each other. I don't know. It's just like that type of stuff be hard.
You remember that one, Tanya Boots?
Come here.
And the mama told him where she was, and he went right on over there and pow her. And the mama defense was like, I didn't think he was really gonna do it. So, and if he was gonna do it, I didn't want him to do it in front of my mom or his daughter. So I just told him where he was because he was gonna do it anyway. And her ass got life.
Yeah.
Not the bootlegs.
So where we live in, it's crazy and it's cruel. You can call me back later. I'm about to try to put her down.
Yeah, I call you back 6 o'clock, 6:15 on this thing. Okay, bye.
Shirley really got her sugar. Look at her. Look, y'all. She down bad. Sis down bad. Oh my God. I didn't think we was gonna make it. I feel like Marvin Sapp. Shit, I never would have made it without y'all in this chat. Bonitail is so negative, telling about random unaliving and other violent cases. Why is she talking about this on a jailhouse call? Child. I guess she talking to us, you know, trying to use reverse psychology. Like, you know, we haven't seen the documents, the proof, you know, the victim statements, and we haven't been following this thing really, really closely. She just pop on and want to, you know, burn off some damn negative energy. Oh my God, that was rude. The mom was very deranged. Very deranged. Even the grandma was up there. I'm like, if y'all don't take y'all country backwood behind somewhere, sit down. She is not sitting in the camper. She's in somebody's house. No, she in the camper. I came with the voice, baby. We let her play it out. I dropped the link if anybody would like to come up. That will end, you know, my presentation for tonight. Okay. She is demonic, and Nesto is too. Girl, I guess she's trying to tell us like Nesto crimes isn't that severe. They're not that serious because there are people out here that are being unalived. But girl, we determine what's serious to us, okay? Not you. So why was she in the hospital, y'all? She said, child, hold on, Cocoa Cream, because I, you know, if Vicky come up here, I'll get her to reenact shit from the members. I'll get Vicky to do it for you. But if not, I'll tell you what I picked up from the call. Okay. Sure, y'all want to vote? Who looks the stupidest out here? Okay, in these calls, Nesto or Cynthia? Child, they both neck and neck. For me. Okay. I mean, she already be having me nervous. I told y'all before when she used to be at the actual jail visiting him that I know nobody is in my house but me. But I was looking out, but behind me, peeping around the damn corner, cause she had me paranoid with all this damn moving around. Hey, Dre Day. Did y'all talk about the Don? We did, but we can still drop down and let me know what you want to talk about. She not off the table, but yes, we did. Oh, wait a minute. Her orange god defunded Ilmo. Oh, she must not know that. They say pick a side and stay there. Okay, Vicky up here, y'all. Vicky finna come do a reenactment for me, y'all.
Hold on. Let me
Get
let me
your
get
voice together, sis.
let me get the text up. Hold on.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank thank you. Well, next time you need to say something to you, but get in touch with your man, your husband. LOL. They say I'm fine. Going home tonight. I have soup waiting for me. Why the pain and feeling tired? Ugh. Old ass. I love you. Never worry. I'm built tough. So she wasn't answering his messages. She wasn't really. I guess she didn't answer his messages, and I don't know. Lady T Bug would know more than me if he were calling back to back.
No,
Um,
that was the 22nd.
yeah,
No contact was made on the 22nd.
yeah. So she had a stomach flare up, y'all. Pretty much, she had a stomach flare up. It's probably stress. Sure, like Lady T Bug just said, Shirley got her stressed. They
Come back. Somebody just dropped down. Come back.
Shirley got her shooketh. The back of your head look good. What about the front of Shirley's face? What you got to say about that? What about Shirley's
Girl,
pearls?
girl. She
I
made sure not to say nothing about Shirley on this call.
it tell that but it lies, lies. Okay, we gonna see. Cause Shirley ain't the only one that's coming to testify, bro. They got your big buddy Steve on their witness list, and they might not even call Steve. That might just be a tactic, but
Yeah, right.
they got your buddy Steve, the one that you was so curious about. Got Shirley to talk crapola about. But one thing about him that annoys me is like this need for attention. I get it. You're in jail. You know you don't you want the person to pay attention to you, but he gets really irritated. Like he gets triggered when you're not paying attention to him. You hear this little baby running around, playing and stuff, and yet and still it's like that thing jumping, that thing jumping. Well, it's because she's moving. What part don't you understand? Just because you can't see her for 10 seconds, that's okay. You can still hear her, can't you? Now, I don't know about the tablet if it cuts off, like if somebody's not on the screen. You know how the phone will cut off if
Uh-huh.
the people don't say anything. Maybe the tablet might cut off if the AI doesn't see like the eyes and the face. You know what I mean? After like maybe if after so long it'll end the call. But damn, sir, like she doing something. She got this whole baby, but he don't give a damn. He like that thing jumping, the thing jumping again. Mhm. The
Be
thing
still.
jumping.
Be still.
No, she got a whole damn baby.
You
I
want
mean,
me to call you back? You want me to call you back?
you want me to call you back? The baby's still gonna be here. I mean, anytime you call me, this baby gonna be up because I don't have a sleep schedule and she don't either. We
Right.
up together. We up eating popcorn and chicken Alfredo and weenies. Like, I mean, what you want? What you want me to do? Like, I can talk to you now. You cannot see me for 10 seconds and just get over it. It's just it's inconsiderate. I mean, he does that like even with Shirley when like just Shirley when Shirley didn't want to he rushed Shirley off the phone, but when she rushed his ass off the phone, we could tell somebody was around her. Go outside. Go to the bathroom. Knowing that Shirley is a prude and don't like it's too stinky in there. I can't go, hun. Sorry. It but long story short of these two, I think that's so scary. I think he really does. He knows his goose is cooked. What you think?
I've always thought that, and I always told y'all he was gonna go to trial. Okay. Ain't nothing changed.
I
His
mean, but
ass, his ass, no. Sound like trial really gonna go down on the 12th. Okay, I really think it is anyway. But he probably will be relieved, to know, I guess, his future. But you know what it is. I'm sure he's had some conversations with um Joy or Mr. Tidy Pants. They gotta prepare him.
yeah, they have. I mean, I would think any attorney worth their salt, even like a public defender, would at least prepare him for the absolute worst. And he's looking. I mean, the odds are leaning towards the absolute worst. So I but that Shirley knocking, just basically kicking his balls in. I think that really just did a number on him. He was really like that panic attack for those who missed. For
Oh
those who
yeah,
missed
he did say he had a panic attack.
for those who missed the reading of the text messages, Nestor said God and took his hand off of him, and he ended up having panic attacks.
Yeah, he
What?
wrote it. He wrote that.
Let
He
me
did.
hold on. Let me find it. Uno momento. I'll let you catch up in the chat. Let me go
Okay.
find it.
All right, Shan, you ready? And come back up. Somebody drop down if you can. Maybe they got a phone call. Hey, Shan,
Hi, I wasn't really paying attention to y'all talking because I was watching Bill Calise, but I
you
did
watching
listen.
what?
Bill
Cardi B.
Calise.
Cardi B.
Oh, I couldn't understand what you said. Okay.
That's her real name,
Bill
Belcalis.
Calise.
Was it Belcalis
Yeah,
Almanzar or I forgot.
yeah. Almanzar is what it looked like, but it's something else. I don't know how to pronounce it. I ain't fluent in other
Hey,
languages. That's something
real.
I wouldn't. But this had me laughing. I was hollering because I'm like, first of all, this who is not in Detroit. First of all, let me tell y'all that. Cause I be in the D and I ain't seen that little van. Cause if I seen it, we gonna be friends and we
All you
gonna be
gotta do is
besties.
tell her that I believe you. I don't know why they got Nesto in there. That's gonna draw
Girl,
in
we
right there, right
besties. We
there.
besties if I see her. I'm telling y'all, we besties. We besties. I'm gonna get her to come on the channel and everything. We besties.
Try it again. You got the link? Let me drop it back again.
And
Shan,
honestly, she's not a bad babysitter to me. I don't know about everybody else, but I don't see her driving on no little van with no kid from Atlanta or Florida to Detroit. That I mean, not by yourself. That ain't gonna work. That ain't a good look. That ain't gonna work right. Unless baby, you gonna get a baby some Benadryl and they gonna sleep for the 12 hours from 9.5 hours from Atlanta. I don't know how many, depending on what part of Florida you come from, 20 hours. But you
sh-
know,
she must gonna
nah.
starve herself like the whole ride then,
And not
'Cause-
take a poop.
and not take a pee pee and a poop and put a pull up on the baby or something because because I can only ride. I have a fine bladder, and I can only ride for so long, before I got to go to the bathroom. Or I'm talking about just do number one. You must just, you got to drink water. You can't just go 12 hours and not drink water. And with her, her energy is so low, and her nutritional health is so low that she don't have that kind of stamina.
And some people not bad for the moment babysitters. They just not good to raise a kid. You know what I'm saying? Some people can take your kid and they have a good time, but then now it's time to go home or go back where you came from or whatever. But to me personally, even over all the stuff like what we thought she was doing in the past, mm, it's kind of for me. It's not like call the people on her because I haven't heard that. Like it ain't that bad to me. That's just to me. That's my opinion. They like buttholes. Everybody get one. But I mean, I I don't like a baby being on the van because
Mhm.
that don't sound safe from the ones that I've seen and all those stuff like depending on the cabinets popping open when you hit a bump, all kind of stuff. No matter if it's new or whatever the case may be, it just don't sound safe to me. But that's me. That's me. She not me. We already know that because I wouldn't be caping for no nigga getting on jail cell and for
That
three
part,
years. I
that
just
part.
Is the RV childproof? That's what I, like, because the modifications that she made are for a grown woman to live in there, like, to make your mods and worry about your safety. But is the thing childproof?
is it
To
possible to be childproof though, Vicky? You been on
you
one,
can.
haven't you?
It's been a while. I think
They ain't changed.
I've
They
been in
ain't
double
changed.
wides. I think I've been in double wides. Not.
The only thing that's changed, Vicky, is maybe the like the layering on like the tables and different stuff, the patterns on the chairs and stuff. Other than
Hmm.
that, it's the same build. It's just a different type of a different look far as fabric and things like that. Because you gotta remember, she ain't really did nothing super custom to this. Like she ain't decked it
Mhm.
out because I saw one that was super decked out,
Right.
better than a tour bus. But she just, did some little
She added
stupid
a
stuff. She didn't do
added a
nothing
glass
major.
table, like that's like not permanently bolted in or however.
Seal down. Okay.
Yeah, that's not
Mm-hmm.
sealed
Hello,
down.
ladies. Hello,
Hey,
Hey,
ladies. I'm
Glorious.
sorry. Hey, y'all. I have been out of the loop, so I'm cheating right now. I called up just so y'all just so y'all can tell me what happened. Give me a rundown. I know I'm cheating. But I don't know what happened. I don't. I mean, I know you did the call and the baby's on the bus. I don't understand why the baby on the bus was somebody was in the hospital. I don't understand why. What
oh,
has happened? I've
glorious.
been out of the loop completely. What has
So,
happened?
so Nesto he having anxiety attacks in there, and he said the Lord took his hand off of him, but he gonna be okay because he got Sonya. And then a couple
Okay.
days ago, she landed herself in the hospital again. But I'm pretty sure she checked her ass right on out because she got soup at home, and so
Okay.
she'll be okay. That's what
And
happened.
what's the okay, the baby, okay, what's going on? Where we at? Is she in the I've been looking at the chat too. Is she in the truck and is she in the whatever that thing is, the RV, or is she in Detroit? I didn't heard Detroit. I didn't heard the baby's on the bus out. What's going on here?
Nobody really knows where she is because she try to lie when she talk just to make we just make jokes about where we assume she at. But for the most part, I believe she's still down south because she let things slip that she don't realize we know context clues. Most of us went through elementary school and middle school and
Right.
paid attention
Right.
because one thing she did say that's not conclusive to the Midwest is storm and storm season and moving around to where you can be where it's not. We don't have that issue here. When a storm hit Michigan, it hit the whole Michigan. When it's something like that, it rolled right through all of us. We not really like it's not like that. Like when storms
Oh yeah.
roll across Ohio, they roll across and through Ohio. They don't go from the left to the right like in Florida because
Wait,
y'all surrounded by water. So you can't outrun a storm here because you can only go up and down. You can't go left and right. We at the top, the glove. You can't
No,
do
no, no.
that.
Y'all.
Yeah,
Wait a
so
minute.
she
Wait. She riding around with stripper baby. Wait a minute. Hold up.
please don't call the baby stripper baby. I don't
Yeah,
Okay,
because
like
I'm
that
sorry.
name.
I'm
I
reading the track.
actually don't talk about the baby
I
over
don't.
here.
I don't
So,
like to do that either. I'm sorry. So I'm
good,
gonna refrain
good.
from that. Well, the whatever
the little cute little
the
baby.
little cute
Yes.
little
The
thing.
baby is in there with her.
Okay.
Yeah, and I call it a Van Glorious because it's actually one in
You
my
think she in
neighborhood.
Georgia?
And when I see it, I just think about her and I laugh. And the people probably think I'm crazy because every time I walk past their house, I laugh. Because it's really, that's why I call it a van. Because the conversion vans, to me, it's not that much bigger than a conversion van. So I laugh
I can see
and I'm
that.
like, I'm like, oh my God, I seen Sonya. But I know it's not her because I know the people, it's theirs. It's there all the
And you
time.
did
So
make a point too in the chat that y'all can't park
yeah, we can't in this
that,
you can't park like recreational
here we park
vehicles around
oh
like
Mm-hmm.
we park
even people
everything everywhere.
because even people that drive over the road trucking, they have to figure out where they gonna park when they go home because you can't just park that kind of
Okay.
stuff. You can't park recreational
Oh,
vehicles
baby.
out here in this state. Period. It's an ordinance and a rule, and you might come back your little van gone. Okay.
So we don't have law. I don't understand. We don't have laws that
We don't in
um,
Florida, we don't.
about. I mean, transporting
People live on live on RVs with their kids.
somebody with their children.
You can
Mhm.
take anybody, kids, you want to, as long as you got permission.
They get right.
Oh,
It don't
okay.
matter.
Mm-mm.
And see, I don't. And see, I unlike a lot of people that listen to her. Every time she open her mouth, she lying to me. So that's why I'm listening for the context clues because every time she lying, she telling a little bit of the truth. So I'm just listening to see what part of what she's saying I can kind of move into the truth because we know that she thought she was running game just like he thought he was running game. So you got to
Right.
kind of weed out the mess. And that's what I do. I listen to her for sport because it's like trivia, something to get your mind working because you can't in
Your mind
my
head.
opinion, in my mind, I can't believe nothing she say. That's why I have never changed on that. I have never moved on that because your 35 years of law experience and everything else you talk about, it just don't match up for me. Like most people that done been a CEO, a lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
what else, a paralegal and all this other stuff, they don't move like you, sweetie. Even the ones that are a little shady don't move like you. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, girl, bye, have several seats. And I can't believe nothing you say because if you lie about
Mm-hmm.
something that simple, because it ain't hard to become a paralegal. Actually, it's not really that hard because you're just you're practicing to become. Most paralegals are practicing to become lawyers, and it ain't that hard. Just like you dropped out of court reporter school, I. I don't know nobody that ever dropped out of court reporter school that actually wanted to court report, and you dropped out because you want to be a thug, in my opinion. So it's just like it don't match up. But seeing you did all it, and I don't know many people in law enforcement for 35 years that's ran up behind a criminal for 3 years that's locked up. I haven't seen it. You ain't even married to this criminal.
I
At
seen
least
it. Remember that
35
lady?
years of law enforcement and then run up behind her for 3 years.
Yeah, that's
Not the
very
lady that did it for the time being and got unalive, not her. Because that's the kind of stuff that happened because you green. This ain't what you do. For 35 years, you've been doing something else. Now you coming here trying, then got mine, did by this
not
person. And
no.
no, you know what I'm saying? Because I've
Yeah.
seen that kind of stuff, but it's not a 3 year thing. It don't last long because that nostalgia of what you done got yourself into wear off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. I've seen that too. I worked in the prison. I've seen people marry them, but they also end up either unalived or divorced. I've
Yeah.
seen
It's
people
looking like
do a lot of different
desperation.
stuff.
It's
It
looking
do.
For
like
her, it's
desperation.
different.
Glorious for real.
It's
Yeah.
Becky, you
desperation
went back on
because
mute. You say you saw somebody that
No, remember that lady?
did for
There.
35 years?
Well, she was in law enforcement. She was friggin'.
The
I think
white
she was a lieutenant. You know what I'm talking about,
no,
Chan?
she
That
was a jailer. Yeah, and that's what usually happens because you're
Oh,
green
I know who you're talking
and
about,
you
Vicky.
yeah,
I know who you're
and
talking
was
Vicky,
about
it
now.
Vicky. Her
Indiana?
name was Vicky.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, it sure was
yes.
Vicky in Indiana. Wasn't she in
But it
Indiana?
was
Wasn't
like a
Vicky though?
year. I think that was like no, not
No, they had
they
been going
had
Girl,
off.
it wasn't
they
even
had
a
been dating
year.
on and off for years, but
no, it
No,
no,
wasn't
no, it
no.
nobody
didn't even
like this.
last
I'm
that
sorry.
long. He just came back to the jail for court and he
Right.
got on her head that quick. She didn't quit her job within the
Sold her
span of
house,
months. She
cashed
didn't
out her
quit
Yeah.
a job,
401k.
all that. And then on
I
the
don't think
road
she had
running with
been
him.
working 35 years, but she had been working long
She
enough
had been
to,
working a long,
built up
yeah.
some
Mm-hmm.
like
She was
Vicky
able to
said,
retire.
she was
Mm-hmm.
working long enough to know better.
And left
But
her
guess what,
left
y'all?
her
It
mama.
didn't last 3 years. It did not last 3 years. That's what I'm saying. That's the weird part. The weird
Okay,
part
but
is for three
y'all doing
years
that
you've been doing this.
comparison, but okay, y'all doing that comparison. Even though that person was probably a criminal or was a
He
criminal.
was like a
What?
He was
serious.
But
cunning.
okay, because
He was very smart though, because
right, that's what I'm
he
saying. You
was
oh this
able
this
to
one
do
this
some
criminal
things.
it says stuff like minehead and
Head
just
mine. Where your mind
No,
head at?
Cause the
Yeah, the
things that
correction, Casey White. Yeah, that was his name, Casey White. Yeah, you're right.
So
yeah,
Y'all
and
got it.
he was,
this is an ignorant talking, sounding one.
and that's
And
what's
just
weird about it because the ones that I've seen, like when you get hired up here for corrections, they used to extensively train us in this because even though they training you, you still could get got. But they telling you before you even get there, listen, this is why I always say they used to train us hard. We get
mhm,
trained for weeks, like 6 weeks before we even go on the inside. And then
yeah,
once you get before you get there, they're telling you they got 24 hours a day to
to
think
think
about
about.
how they gonna
Mhm,
get you.
mhm,
You only
mhm.
thinking about them for 8. And that's because you
Yeah.
there with them. And
Or
when you ain't there with
12.
them, you ain't thinking about the 16,
Yeah,
honey. Cause
yeah,
Yeah.
that's how they used to
yeah.
do us. 8, walking out the door, 8, you gotta do another 8. And it's like they trained us
Yeah.
extensively on the art of the con. That's why
And they
I
studying
laugh.
you. And they studying
Yeah,
you.
They
but
watching
that's
your,
all they got
yeah.
to do. That's why
Mhm,
I think
mhm.
if he got out, he might be more dangerous because he ain't had nothing but time to think about his next score. Because that's
Yeah.
what he thinking about. He's not just like Lacey Book said earlier, and she said all the time. He not thinking about what he gonna do, what kind of job he gonna get, how he
No,
go.
no,
Mm-mm.
No,
no.
he
Mm-mm.
thinking
He's
about his next score when he get out. He don't know
I
who he gonna
Yeah.
get next.
I think when he gets, I think if he gets out, if he gets out, I think he's gonna come for. I think he wants to exact some sort of revenge because he
I don't
feels
think so.
he.
Mm-mm.
I'm not talking about like physical revenge. I'm talking about like because his face card gonna be declined, so he's got to like he got to come out here
Close it.
and he got to come out here and try to make himself look credible and say that if he takes any sort, if he's found guilty, or if they offer him some things of some sort or whatever, if at the last minute he gets some sort of deal, if again, he would want some get back because y'all didn't made my face card decline, got me in here all fucked up. He's gonna try to do something as a grandstand. But I do think he'd be even more dangerous because he won't care who he hurts I mean, he didn't care before, but he really won't care because he's old, his health is poor. And, I mean, he just really won't care who he hurts. And then he's got a two-man cheerleading team that's behind him that gonna validate every
What's the
single
two
thing
man? What's the two man?
you know who.
I know
Dion
the
and
one man.
Lamont.
That's
Angelica
Sonya, but
and
that's the one
Cynthia.
man. But who the other man?
That's
Angelica
4.
and
He got
Cynthia.
Dion, Lamont, Angelica, and
Mm-mm.
Cynthia. But see, my
No.
thing is, Vicky, he's not giving revenge or get back.
Yeah.
Listen to how he talks. He don't give a care about that. That's his con. It done messed
Yeah,
up. He
I
on
agree
to the
with you,
next one.
Friday. Read Friday when you finish,
he
Shannon.
on he on to the next. Oh, see, Friday saying what I was about to say.
But
His just like he said before. I that we done got down. We're gonna get back up. I'm a tenfold, tenfold. That's all he
hmm
thinking. He's thinking like I just said a few minutes ago. He not thinking about. Oh, I'm finna be fine. I'm finna show them. He don't even care about showing nobody.
nah,
That's not his
no, he
mo.
don't.
That's not how
Mm-mm.
he move. He moving around that he finna get his paper back up. He looking for his next name, his next
Mm-hmm.
clear name that he can do all kind of stuff to. That's what he do. He don't he don't he don't exact me like when people say that he gonna do this and that to Shirley. mm, he
No,
could
I'm not
if
just.
that's no.
I don't
I'm
think he's
just
gonna do
saying like
nothing.
he's not the revenge type. That's what I'm saying. Like I've never thought that about him because that's not for 19 cycles. He's done the same thing, and that's since 88. He ain't
Mm-hmm.
changed. He doing the same it. That's what he gonna be doing because that's what he know how to do. But he gonna figure out how can I do it, and they not gonna catch me up. Like this time, I got how I gotta do it. Because honestly, if he was just stealing Shirley money, he would have been fine because they married. That's
Mm-hmm.
community property. If she let you spend it, you spending it.
I don't
But
think he's gonna do
he
anything.
stepped outside the realm and went to these other women. So that's what caught you up because
I think he's gonna be a
you
bum.
promising them to something. No, I think it. I don't. First of all, this just gonna say I don't think he gonna do nothing because I think he going down. I think he doing at
Me
least
too.
he gonna do 10 or more years, and for a 60-year-old,
I
ten
think
or more
yeah.
years
I
is
think a
Right.
nursing home.
baptized. So I don't think he getting out, but just for conversation's sake, if the man got out, it would be more of I just need a new name so I can get that money. So
I
I can
don't.
get that
I
money.
mean, I don't believe he's getting out either. I think the
Oh,
judge, just like the judge in the Diddy case, I think the judge thinks he's guilty. Like, so if it's up to the judge to get, if he gets, jury finds it, if trial goes on in November, like, like it's scheduled for, if
I
hmm,
I don't think he's. I don't. I think if he does get out, I think all he's going to be is a succubus of
he's already
Sonia,
a succubus.
and
Well,
and, and, and,
And
and
I'll
that's
tell
it.
you
I
this,
think that's
Vicky,
that's
it
that's
be
the
looking
extent
good
of
and
him.
it be looking it good in court when these judges be like 400 years, blah blah blah, bam. But guess what? They appeal that and get it put
Yeah.
right where it's supposed to be, and that's not as out in the open in the media as it should be. But when these judges be giving all these extras and this on top of that, next thing you know, they back in court and they get
So
the
you're gonna try to be a
appropriate
preacher.
sentence. So, and I agree 1000%. I was about to type in the chat. Like
Hmm.
his next con is
Is a
probably
pre.
the pulpit
It's
because
gonna have to be.
you
It's gonna
can't
have to
really
be.
you can
Hmm.
steal easier from a church without
Yeah.
stealing from the church if you get my
Hmm.
drift,
Right.
because
mhm.
it comes in the form of a salary that you don't earn and all this
Right.
other
It's gonna
gifts
have
that
to
they're
be that.
allowed to give you. So it's easier for him because he's not going to be running it. But what's going to happen in that instance is whoever running it going to end up in the
Yeah.
clink,
Right.
because even
Guilty
though
by
it's easier to
association.
do that, yeah, even though it's easier to do that, you're going to be the one doing it, not him, because you're giving
Hmm.
it to him. So
Hmm.
you're going to be the one in the clink. That happens a lot here. Like I've seen that a lot. Like
I can see that. I can see it. I can see the pulpit be his next target. I can really see that. Because it's going to have to be. That's the only place he hasn't burned absolutely every bridge. And I'm one of the ones who don't think. I mean, it's not that I don't think he'll do time. I think Nestor can get out. I think Nestor. To be honest with you, I think that the probability, in my opinion, is that he will
Mhm.
get out. Not. I don't know
Okay.
when. Not maybe not no
yeah, in the pine
time.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know because I guess I don't. I'm not surprised about what goes down in the Georgia
Yeah, and
area.
when we say a life sentence, because we do have to, we determine his age. He's 61 and a half. So 10 years, 15 years is putting him 75, 85, So to us, that's a life sentence for him, you know.
And I
Right.
could
You don't
tell
think
He
y'all
can get
it's
based
out
off
possible he can
his
get
with
time
1 minute.
served if
no,
he get
Everybody
time?
get
you
time
get
served.
time served anyway. Based off of
Yeah.
his
But I mean,
his
out after time served.
19th, no,
No, I don't
no.
Okay.
believe that.
Based off of his record, and that's what I'm looking at, and the
With 19 cycles and Mr.
Yeah,
19
yeah,
Moore
yeah, yeah.
cycles,
saying he wants
Hmm.
he's
to
going, he's
maximize
right,
his charges. They not gonna give
habitual,
him no petty.
habitualized.
They want to habitualize
Hmm.
this and be able
Right,
to max out whatever the maximum is for
Hmm.
whatever he found guilty on.
right, right, right.
Yep. And when they
Yeah,
habitualize you, that doubles. What most people don't realize is that motion that he put in.
Yes.
We call it habitualized here, but I forgot what they call it there in Georgia. But it's a habitual offender. And when he put that in, y'all notice that ain't been ruled on either. But that's gonna pass because he got 19 cycles. And like we
right,
keep trying to tell people, he got off paper in 21. So what that does is that connects everything prior to 21, because this man has never had a 10-year gap in none of his works. And
right.
throughout this country, the gap for sentencing is either 10 to 15 years in every state. So he's never had a 5-year gap, let alone a 10-year gap where he wasn't on
To be
probation.
considered as
He wasn't,
rehabilitated. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
well, it's not even
Hmm.
rehabilitated. It's where that don't count on your
Right.
guidelines. And
Yeah.
judges rarely go below the guidelines unless you can show something. This man ain't never held a
Well,
job.
what you think
He ain't
about
never paid taxes.
what's going on with the grape? What's going on with the grape?
We don't
What
know.
do you
We'll
think?
never know that until it hit. And we won't get much of it when it hit the court. Look how they did cash out. That's why we didn't get that like that, because that
Okay.
type of thing is very private. They, regardless, because of the Shield Act. Look it up. It's
Right.
the R Shield Act, and the victims. That's a law, a act, federal. You don't give out certain information. That's why all the when they was talking about he did this and he did that, you'll never get no more than that indictment. And that was bones. That was like scale
Right.
and
Right. Right.
bones. You'll never get more than that in those situations, you gonna get some clips like they did with Cash Out, but you're not. They probably won't even allow cameras in there for that full thing. If they do, is something different because of that act where the most of it is private. The actual parts that we want to know what he actually did, those parts are semi-private.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just think
Mhm.
that he's just because of the sentencing, he's starting on the upper level. So his lowest charge carries 10 years. The bigamy and the RICO, those are his lowest charges, and they carry 10 years. So we gonna start. That's why me and Lady T Book always start at 10. Because we know he at least getting 10. And if you
That's unless they
61 and a
don't throw that
half,
stuff out. They don't throw it out based of
they ain't throwing that out,
it-
bro.
I,
You,
Nah.
I
you
don't
you think they're gonna throw out the bigamy? You think he was a
no
mere?
throw out everything based on illegal search and seizure.
But they
But
don't need that
That
because
has
that didn't
no
come from
effect
the
on this
truck.
right, and
case.
I don't think that they will. I mean, no, I don't think that they will because and one of the reasons
Even
I
if
didn't
they
think
do,
that
you
they
know
would.
that didn't come from the that didn't have nothing to do with the search with the truck.
None of that had anything to do with
Yeah.
the
So
truck.
Yeah,
that
but
if
you
they
know,
He
he was
already
yeah,
trying to
had,
get that connected in
but
not
let me
that,
explain it
tight
to
suit.
you.
not
But what I
that.
was what we trying to say is the truck has nothing to do with this. For here, remember Wooten said, "I don't need that truck. He can have it." But
Right,
Right.
see,
right, right,
he
right.
is trying to get it connected to get everything thrown out.
Right.
However, it won't
He's
throw
Right.
everything
trying, but
out. Let me
Yeah.
explain to you why it won't throw
Yeah.
everything out. Because he
mhm.
already had warrants, S
Yep.
capital, with
Yeah. And
the
everything don't is
Henry
not connected
County.
to the search of the truck.
Yeah, he most of his stuff is connected through previous reports, like the incident reports. Lady T
Mhm.
Bug did a whole video on it. Those incident reports happened before he was arrested. Melody's
Right,
and Gail's happened before he was arrested. And the court with the other young lady about the motorcycle that happened
Right.
before he
Right.
even got a warrant. Before he even got arrested. So those incident reports were already published and were going to be out regardless to whether he got pulled over in that truck or not. But the thing about that is, you have when you have warrants, and I try to
I
explain this
still
to
call
people all
him
the
a
time.
succubus, though. I still call him a succubus. Okay, but go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
because when you have warrants and they pull you over, all bets are off for any rights you pretty much thought you had because they can search your truck, whatever vehicle you in, whether it's yours, your mama's, or your grandma's, your sister's, your wife, your next door neighbor, they can search it because you in it and you got a warrant. First of all, and a lot of people don't understand, like when you got warrants, that takes away from a lot of your rights because there's already an arrest warrant and they have to do certain safety air quote things that can get you further in trouble because they gotta check this vehicle out, make sure ain't no weapons in it, make sure you ain't doing nothing else illegal. Because if you are, they got you, and they got whatever they find in there. It's yours. You were driving this car. You're in this car. Here, if you're in the car in the passenger seat, and they find stuff, they can say it's yours. So
But
it's
you know,
up to the police
he's just
officers.
his lawyer's doing his job by just trying to base everything on that illegal seizure. What he calls that illegal search and seizure. He's trying to base it all on there, trying to say that if that gets thrown out, you got to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You got to throw the entire
But they
case out.
can. But
But
they
I mean,
can't.
he's
They
doing his job
Well,
by
he
can.
act
trying that.
well, he actually never replied when the judge asked him to tie everything together to what evidence
Right.
came
Yeah, he
from the
just
truck
asked
and
all or
what
nothing.
warrants. He has never
Yeah.
responded to that.
But you can't blame him for trying. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Is that's it,
We're
Well,
not
that's his
blaming him.
job.
he's trying to
That's
throw.
his job.
We're
He's
But
trying
what
not.
to,
we're saying is there is a case before and after the truck.
Right.
So the truck has nothing to do with
Mhm.
the case because
And the reason for the
once they
stopping.
run
Yeah.
his name in the database, they're going to see there's already incident reports and
Right.
investigations that have yet to start
Right. Right.
because they just incident reports at the time. And see what a
Right.
lot of people
Right.
don't realize is what's
Yeah,
supposed to
recidivist.
happen.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
anywhere you're anywhere in this country where you go make a police report, what's supposed to happen is somebody is supposed to investigate that incident report. No matter whether they just call people, go out, however
Uh-huh.
they do it, they're supposed to investigate that. So once
Hmm.
they got around to investigating those reports, this case was going to happen. So that truck really is null and void in this here case. Now with the other stuff, I don't know what the evidence is because we don't get none of that information because of the shield laws.
Right.
So But for this here case, that's all we focus on is this here case because he was out on bond at the time. Remember,
Oh,
Shirley,
that's what
hun,
somebody
I
was
thought
just
you cleared that
asking.
up.
He
That's
sure
Hun,
was. He sure
yeah, that's what somebody
was.
was just asking. Yeah.
Fun. I thought you cleared that up. No, because he was out on bond. Cause and that's another reason we could take it back to her too, is because
Right.
she is so oblivious because he told her I took care of it because they let him right out. All she did was pay a bond and they let him right out. So she was
Why
good.
was he
And
out
she
on bond?
probably
He was out
paid
on
an
bond for
attorney.
what? He was
Theft
out
by
on
deception.
death by.
Was it the veteran? It was theft by deception.
He had a
And the
situation in
warrant.
Henry County. He had a
Mhm.
situation in California, and those were all things that he had previous warrants on. And I would
And he
Yeah.
like
was
to
out on
also
bond based on
say,
that.
and I would also like to say, him and Erica playing like April Holloway has nothing to
Oh
do
yeah,
with the
that's the
truck.
best.
Yeah.
She ducked out of there. And that right there is going to make whoever he's in front of angry because you playing with their profession. Those
Right.
judges were lawyers before they were judges. So
Yep.
that's why he threw the book at Erica. That's throwing the book at her for what she turned over to them. Because really what she gave them the case against Nesto in that fraud against Shirley in that fraud in the court where she going to court for him and winning cases for him and got the other lady caught up. The other lady caught a case because she won his warrant. That I was like, she could have been a lawyer, and but that's the only thing that Erica is only there for pretending to be his lawyer. None of that other stuff ties to her. None of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nothing on that indictment ties to Erica. And that's only a couple the charges. And I was wondering because reading the indictment was kind of weird because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they put some charges on her that wasn't necessarily
Yep.
hers.
How about that? Yep.
Yeah, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand why people always, like to say, well, Erica ain't did nothing because everything Erica did, they put on her case and some, if you ask me, because or maybe that's all we know of because I was thinking she only been to court for him about 4 or 5 times and she won twice. So what's the other time she been to court? Cause did she do more stuff? Cause that was or is they cause she got 35, 40 charges too. So it's like, what else was she doing? Because they're always gonna know more than we know until it gets really
Mm-hmm.
to going.
Was
Cause
she
once
tied
this
in the renter fraud though? Was she tied in that some way? I'm wondering.
he
I don't
don't
know.
have that. That's
Yeah,
not a
he don't have
charge.
any car
That's not a
charges.
charge. All he got is theft by
Theft
deception
by deception.
and financial transactions. There's nothing about fraud. That's why I wonder why people keep saying fraud, fraud, fraud. He don't have no fraud charges. He got
Well,
business in
I may be
Rico.
calling it.
The
I may
VIN
be
number
saying wrong.
thing and the VIN number thing, he doesn't have any charges for
Yeah.
that.
Okay, I may maybe
There's
I'm saying it wrong. I
and
mean,
see,
when he got tied up into that mortgage, and not paying the mortgage and stuff like that. That's what I meant by fraud. So,
You mean the
uh,
and
rent?
yeah, the rent. I mean, more not you're
He
right, not
doesn't
mortgage,
have
the
any
rents.
charges with the landlord. He don't have anything charges that tie back to the landlord.
right. And they don't even I don't even think they brought him up on that fraudulent check. So that might be one of the other open dockets because still does have
Right,
several open dockets that's not been dealt with.
right.
So that check may be a docket all of its own. So if anything, I think this little hen messed up what his lawyer plan was to go in there and try to do a deal.
Well,
And
wasn't
that's
his
why
that property have something to do with why they were taking a look? Why the landlord was taking a look at him? I mean, why they were taking a look at him because all of the cars parked
yeah,
there and not paying
He
rent.
still,
What?
but he
no.
already had warrants. So even though
No,
it's
I'm
like
not. No, I'm.
you, it's just I'm gonna let you know. It's just like you. If you wherever you live at, you
Mm-hmm.
keep seeing something suspicious going on. We have a right to call the police and say, can y'all come check this house out? I see a lot of activity going on at
Right.
this house. To
Yeah,
me,
and
what
that's
the
what I meant.
landlord did was nothing, really too crazy, but he just being damn nosy. But he
But I
still
think
had warrants. He still had warrants.
the landlord had a valid complaint with that bounce that
Absolutely.
rubber check too. The landlord that might be a other docket as well. I didn't really explore the other dockets because I was only
Mm-hmm.
exploring what they was work what they because it used to be like a lot of dockets. Then once they did the indictment, I don't even really check on the other ones just to see, oh, is they still open, which they are. And then once they closed out the CP and then they brought this indictment,
Because once they closed the CP, I was like, oh, they didn't have nothing there. But then they did the whoop de woo and came with this new indictment. And I was like, oh, okay, I see how they working. But the other dockets are still there. Like that might be the rubber check. We
Yeah.
don't know because they haven't really did no movement. You don't know until they indict on it exactly how the prosecutor dockets are, because when you get the incident report, there's a number for the police, but it's not a number for the prosecutor yet. The prosecutor doesn't get a assigned number until they charge the case. And then when they charge the case, they don't see him where I'm from, they would attach all the
It's
other organizations' numbers. But here they don't. So you have to wait to see
now,
which case the indictment, which incident report is the indictment on. You have to wait.
but now y'all got me questioning now and thinking
Mhm.
now since you said that shit, now
Yeah.
I'm thinking, well, why is Erica? I mean, okay, wait, what? Wait, why?
I just
Oh,
told you.
Yeah, that's what she Erica for that attorney stuff.
Cause he
and that's
said,
it, right?
call my
That's
lawyer
all.
Erica Gang. That's it. And then she went up there in that bond hearing and had the wrong name up there. She had Erica Gang instead of April Holloway and
Right.
yelling out, I'm April Holloway, bar number da 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 da. Da." Ma'am, that's not what your title say.
Period.
So that's what got her, because he called for her. Had he not called for her, she wouldn't have been in that hearing.
Right. They wouldn't even been looking at that.
And they would have talked to him. Remember, they always say, "Oh, they never came to talk to you because you lawyered up, sir. They can't come talk to you." You said, "Get my lawyer."
You
The
did.
minute you say that, they can't
Hmm.
talk to you, sir. So they ain't go. Man, they didn't need to talk to you anyway. But when you said, "Go get my lawyer," no, they can't talk to you, sir. That's why they let you be and let you do all the talking, and now they got you. You talked to him anyway, even though you didn't talk to him.
Hmm.
And then if you think about it as well, like, because the way the incident report is written, once she got the report to investigate, because in my mind, since I know how police departments are and small police departments, even though she was a patrol officer, she also did some investigation. So
Yeah.
once the incident report came in, they gave it to her to investigate, and she did. And what she found was, oh, homeboy got warrants. Oh, what is a Bentley doing in the yard? An ambulance? And
Yeah.
what was it? A
Right.
fire truck? He got a fire truck? Like they
Did you
not.
say fire?
Just
You
like
Motorcycle.
did
she
not say
said.
fire truck. Did you say fire truck?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
is.
Fire
Yeah.
truck. He
An
had an
ambulance.
ambulance, a
Yes.
fire truck, a
Right.
Bentley, and that
I
was it, the
missed the
Charger
fire
or
truck. I
whatever.
knew about the ambulance, but I promise you, I missed the fire truck. Don't
We
tell
didn't
that,
know it was a fire truck. Somebody looked it up because we was like, "What is
girl.
that?"
No.
Somebody looked it up and it was a fire truck because they had the manufacturer name for fire trucks on there, and he had a fire truck. Girl, he had a fire truck, an ambulance, and two
A
other cars.
fire
I
truck.
can't, and the motorcycle and the Bentley. And I'm like, oh, this is on the front yard next door. I'm calling too because this I don't want to see the shit every day. Just do something about that, okay? I did not pay my dang on taxes to
Not
walk
a
out my door and
fire
look at a
truck.
fire truck every day.
Right. Right.
I had no. I didn't know about. I knew all about the
Lady
ambulance and all of that other
Did
stuff. I knew.
a video. She pulled up the fire truck and everything. When she read the incident report, that was about a year ago.
Well,
When she,
I missed that
yeah,
one. I'm not the only one. I see somebody couple on it. I missed the fire.
Yeah.
I got the ambulance because I know can because he had talked
It's
about Shirley selling her candles off the ambulance and all. I knew
Hmm.
about that
Yes.
one.
Yes. It
the
was
way they
ghetto.
have it
Some of it was
listed.
ghetto. Hmm. Oh,
The
I'm
way
sorry.
they
But go ahead.
no, the way they have it, like the fire truck listed, you got to go like do your search for it because it's listed in a way they have it is it's not like it doesn't just say bright red fire truck with Nesta on the side of it. It's listed like it was some
the
sort of
manufacturer
vehicle.
name.
Yeah, it was like the manufacturer name with codes by it, and I'm like, what the hell? I couldn't figure out what it was either, and then I went
Y'all messed
searching
with
for
me.
it. I don't know. He just buying, just stealing and buying stuff. Like
Right.
this what he you just took
Nesto's
two.
finna start his own city.
Basically.
He said he was going. He told that's what he told Angelica. He said, I will have my own city.
And you know
Yeah,
what?
Yeah,
he
That's why
had
I always
everything under
thought
control.
that when he said he was checking warrants, and then come to find out you got a fire truck and an ambulance, I felt like he
I need you to
had that
stop saying fire
radio.
trucks. No, I know I know it's real, but yeah,
I'm
that's
just
just,
saying,
oh my
like,
gosh.
in that same video, I came to that conclusion, like, okay, he got a fire truck and an ambulance. He said he checking warrants on his radio. I said, so he
Oh my
really had
god.
somebody thinking that he was going to become a city, because those ambulances
I'm
are
about to hang up.
attached in to the city dispatch, so they can hear that stuff on certain channels. So I think this fool was tapped into the dispatch somehow, and people just ignorant about the fact, and let this fool be, because I don't believe for 1 second he calling every day to check warrants, because if you're not out here
Right.
committing crimes, why you calling in every day to check warrants? That
And
was
they
just something
definitely
that he
told,
had
and he
Shirley
would, maybe
thinking.
he was calling the wrong county, so that's why they was telling him no. I don't know, but was you calling
Yep, good
Henry
Judy,
and Roswell? And
where the warrants was.
I'm just saying, a fire truck, an ambulance, and a police car. Sure.
Yeah,
He had a
because he
fleet
had,
of them.
yeah, and he
Nestor
had
was
that
gonna take his
charger
three
looking just like a
wives.
police car.
Nestor was gonna take his three wives and go start him a new damn city. Make his own laws.
Well, two
Hey, I said what
wives.
I said it was a
No, I meant
couple.
three. I meant three on purpose.
I
Yes,
said
I
what I
meant for my
said it was a
joke. I
couple.
meant 3.
And it was gonna be three had she not
He
got
had
bust
3
out,
with Shirley at one point. He had 3 with Shirley at one point.
and she would have been there because he said so. He said he didn't treat me bad.
Martha,
I
Edith,
didn't
and
know.
Shirley.
All he
Mhm.
all he needed
Mm-mm.
all he needed was a
10
water
good
truck, and
players. 10 good players.
he needed a dump truck, and he'd have been a
Him
city.
and
All
Dr.
he
Umar.
needed,
Do we
he
know
had a, if
what
he would have got a
what's her
dump
name was
truck, he'd have been
charged
fine.
with the other girl? Because I'm really thinking I don't even understand why she was
Theft
even
by
in here, but
deception. And
just a flat out
I forgot the
impersonate.
name of it, but the impersonation part with the lawyer, it was, I forgot what they
That was
called,
one of
which
them,
one
and
she
then
got charged with.
and theft by
Identity
deception.
something, but I don't know if it was identity fraud or identity theft, but it was one of those identity crimes.
Okay, and
She
that's it.
got charged with a few different that he did, but I feel like they overcharged her with some of his
Right.
stuff, because
Yeah.
it didn't appear that she was, and because they was on the same indictment, it was the same, it was both of them on that indictment, both of their indictments read the same, so it appeared that she just got lumped into some of his stuff while they trying to
Yeah.
lump him on some of her stuff. She the
No.
one got lumped in,
Right.
She
because
got
we can't count in that indictment 30 charges for her. I don't see it.
she got lumped in. She got arrested like what a few days after him initially. Then she got out.
She got arrested
And
after that court hearing where she ducked.
no, that she from okay. This is what I remember. And correct me when I'm done if I'm wrong. They got arrested within like days of each other initially, for like similar charges, like the theft by deception or theft by conversion, whatever. And she got out before him, or on a bond or a signature. I don't remember what type of bond it was. Then she's like went. Then she appeared in court for him on bond, and that's when that's when she ducked and like fucked up and like put her name, put her Erica King. That's my paralegal, and wouldn't put her bar number up. That's when she got hit with the whammy of the charges.
It's
She got
the other
charged
way
before that
around.
though? Did you say she was
She
charged
no,
before? Oh, okay.
she got hit when, because if I'm not mistaken, she went to court on one of the warrants he already had. And that's when she got picked up after that hearing, because I saw that somewhere. I saw that on the news myself, and then I was mad because I feel like they're gonna use that in court, because you can't find it anywhere. It's nowhere on the internet. So I'm like, they didn't scrub this video for a reason, and we was looking for that video hard, and I know I saw it myself online because I DM'd it to somebody and was like, hey, no, she got busted. And then you go back to the news station, because the news station is the one who originally showed it out in the public, and you go back to the news station, and I think every link from that news station was disabled because even the content creators that did a video on it, you no longer see her ducking in that video. So I don't know how they whatever whammy they did on that video, it disappeared. But what it was you got to think when in the body cam when he getting arrested, I need to call my lawyer Erica Kane.
Yeah.
And see, he's so stupid that he didn't even remember that she was Ashley whoever, and the other name she
April
used,
Holloway.
she April Holloway, my bad. She used two names, April Holloway and some other
Yeah.
name with a G, I believe. And he's so dumb he couldn't even keep up with the lie, and that's his problem. He can't keep up with his lies. So when he called his attorney and then he
Yes,
went for a
Erica
bond
came
hearing
too.
on the other case. She popped up on the Zoom. It was within a week, though, Vicky. It was within a week because the other warrants were old. She popped up, and that's when she got popped. After she popped up, she was in jail within days. So that was his fault because he brought attention to her because she would have never knew
Therefore.
to pop
Therefore.
up if and she wasn't prepared because she popping up like, oh, he's arrested, popping up, she wasn't prepared. So, and explain to me where and when Erica we see any proof that she did anything for herself. She got any money, she got anything.
Yeah,
And
that
just like
part.
I believe she said was he told her, I can get you close to Steve. And that's what she was banking on. But it never happened. She was banking since his wife worked with Steve, you gonna get me close to Steve. And
Hmm.
it never happened. And
I'm gonna put
what
something else
do
on that, Shan. Let me pause you.
go ahead.
I think they have a phone call with him calling her too, because how did Erica even
Yeah,
know that he was in jail? I'm just gonna let that marinate.
unless he
Yeah.
called Lamont or somebody and it's like, call this
He didn't have
number.
nobody's phone number. Remember, he had to call the lot lizard to call Shirley because he couldn't remember Shirley's phone number. So he had nobody else number to call.
Yeah, or
Allegedly.
maybe they haven't put that out there yet. That
No, they not, because that's real evidence.
Right.
because
And
Yeah. Just
wasn't he in Fulton then? I mean in
yeah, he was in
Mhm.
Fulton.
yeah. Rice
yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
Street.
maybe.
the bulk of her charges though came from this like false representation of an attorney.
He
Like
got
the
her
rest,
close to Charleston White.
Yeah, but those theft by deceptions, I don't understand why she would have theft by deception. And we'll
because
see.
she was
Hopefully,
Tammy.
if she go to court, that's not theft by deception, though. The theft by deception, if you read the and see, and that's why I said read the indictment, because if you read the indictment, he the one listed all through the indictment except for where it lists the names that she falsified, where she acted like she was a lawyer. Other than that, those theft by deception transactions, any of those theft or any of those fraudulent transactions, none of that read for Erica. They didn't even have it in there where she went to court for Shirley. That's why I was like,
I
the
thought that
indictment and the charges don't add up.
I thought
And that's
that
one thing that they always complained about. And for some reason, complicated the way they write their warrants up in the dates. Nesto even had complained about that. I think they put a date on there for whatever day they charge you, not the day they arrest you.
Well, what happens is, and somebody was just calling me about this issue too. I was just looking up some stuff. What happens is the day they arrest you is not an actual. See, we use the wrong words, and I do it too now because I be talking to people so you can understand what I'm saying. The first date where they detain you, it's not an actual air quote arrest. So you're detained and then you're arrested once we get the warrant signed. That's two different things. So you're not actually arrested, air quotes, until we get an arrest warrant for you or a body warrant, which Nesto had. You're not arrested until we get the body warrant. So remember, Erica never had a body warrant. They picked her up on a detainee situation to kind of run through her house to see 980, was it 980 Pine Grove and 990 Pine Grove. So they had to do that simultaneously and they detained her because they only had a search warrant for the properties, but then they detained her and got an arrest warrant. So those are going to be two different dates. It's not going to ever be the same date because you're not arrested, air quotes, until we have an arrest warrant because that's the documentation. So in most places, you got what 96, 72 hours to get that arrest warrant so we can detain you for them 72 hours. So that's what most places do. Y'all got me, or did I lose somebody? Hello.
Oh, I'm good.
I was just trying to say, because when I was trying to explain it to the person I was explaining to, they was like, well, why did they put the date? Because they have to put the date again, and this is gonna make sense too. They have to put the detained date because you get time served for those 72 hours that they done detained you for as well in your time served. Because when they put that 10 years on you, you gonna want your 72 hours too. That make a big difference.
You gonna want everything for your time served, baby. I was in here. I don't care if I was in here and bonded out. I still want my 3 days counted.
Shoot, even
Yeah,
if they
and in
release
most
you,
places they do it different. Like they call it first appearance there, but here they call it arraignment. Cause like you get detained, you get arrested, then you get
Mm-hmm.
arraigned, and
Mm-hmm.
then your preliminary only in a felony case that's already you already have a charge. See, we get direct indictments more often here than there. I see they indictments taking time. So usually, once you get an arrest warrant and they got you in custody and they know they got the evidence, you get a direct indictment. And then that's when your case start moving and you get a preliminary hearing and boom, 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 and it go like that. There, it takes forever to get started. That's why signing is always in a hiccup because it don't take that long up here because
Right.
more than often, the only time that they do a actual indictment and convene grand juries is when you got like 40 charges, like Nesto got, unless they already got you, and then they just still do a direct indictment, and it's a charging warrant, was what we call it here, and they move it forward. But I think because Georgia is so antiquated in a lot of stuff they do, because Florida even boom, I don't watch so many Florida cases
Don't
that's
talk
just
about
like
us.
boom.
Don't talk about it.
I don't watch I don't watch at least 8 Florida cases in the last month that I'm like, damn, y'all was in court for 3 days and they convicted and it's gone and it's over. And
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
what
Next.
the heck?
Next.
Like they
Sentencing
like
next week. Sentencing on
they on to
Monday.
the next right. And I'm like, dang.
And
Like
don't let
that
it be
case
an
that she was
unaliving
talking
penalty.
about.
Don't let it be the unaliving penalty. They shoot. They go
Right.
fast
They
too.
do hey, they doing that the same day you get convicted. Like, oh girl, the mama
He just
she was
changed.
just
He
talking
just
about it.
changed the law here. That's because he just changed it. July 1st. That was one of the laws that was changed too. The jury also can weigh in before we couldn't in Florida. Mhm.
And girl, the mama, and y'all got so many like laws that say if you get charged with this your automatic sentence. Cause the mama, they didn't even have to wait to sentence her. The judge said, well, this charge only carries one sentence, so we gonna give it to you right now. Boom. Y'all got any objection to that? Boom. And they did it. They did a victim impact. The girls, the victim's mama spoke everything. I was like, good, mugga. I thought she was at least gonna get some time. It was like you convicted, boom, life, boom. See you later. I was like, oh, child, they just doing it. I'm like, okay, now. And that's how we move up here too. Like, but she's not used to that. And what happens, and I think Sean is actually was trying to do a service by Nesto by keep pushing stuff off because he wanted these victims to drop off. But it appears that these victims is
They don't
petty
care.
and they like, I ain't dropping nowhere. I'm rolling. It's going down. I'm coming. Tell me when to be there. If you need me there tomorrow, if you need me there in 8 years, I'm gonna be there. Because
Right.
a lot of times the defense attorneys will push it off, push it off, push it off because you done moved on with your life and you like, I ain't dealing with that no more. And that's what they banking on. You gonna run from a subpoena because on some cases where it ain't really, they not finna come chase you like that. But and you didn't move, so they not finna come to another state just to pick you up to testify more often than not. Sometimes they will if they really want them bad enough, but for the most part, they not coming to pick you up to testify. But if you there, we gonna do you like they was doing in the YSL case, but we not finna travel too far to get you. They not coming to Michigan to get you for a Nesto case. And if
Well,
you
then
just
my
don't
doing
show
even
up,
with Nesco, California said they weren't gonna come get him, but if he stepped foot, over there,
right.
they would.
that
They will.
that YSL shit was wrong. Like how just some of those people who, the victims who testified, I felt bad for them. Like, especially the
And
the
they
one.
Most
messed
most
up
of the victims
their
not even here no more. Like what victims?
The one I think she talking about the one lady, old boy mama. And I think like
But they
what
never
that
was able
did,
to arrest anybody on that. She just telling what happened.
right? They just in sync
That
and
was she wasn't really a victim because they didn't really have a. It was more character. I felt like she was up there.
yeah, and I feel like they
She
ruined
didn't
their
see
office with
who
that.
pow her. She didn't even identify anyone, and
They
they didn't
was,
get
but
any
remember,
fingerprints.
that was
Woody,
just the
I think
craziest thing.
Woody told them that they did that.
Yeah, that Shannon. I think that was one of the ones that he said Shannon did. But
Hmm.
I think they ruined their office doing that case too. Like, and I put that all on big heart up there, LOVE, because now I feel like watching a lot of the cases I watch, if they don't come in with everything, they can't win because your city, your county don't trust y'all no more because that was just such conflated BS that y'all went on with for 6 months for no reason. Well, 2 years and 6 months, 2 years holding them boys, and then 6 months in trial, and then get nowhere. Didn't really even get no convictions, and that's just it's now you've lost the I forgot what they called it, but you lost your community because they don't believe in y'all no more. So y'all got to come to them with DNA on everything, or y'all ain't winning. And that's not gonna ever happen. Sometimes you do got a bunch of circumstantial, but I'm glad Nesto ain't circumstantial. They got documents and everything, so it's going down.
So, Lady T, you had to put up the 40. You had to put up the 40, didn't you? You put when seeing this, I don't even see
No,
how somebody can even think this man is upstanding or, or have any question. I'm speaking now. When I say that, I'm speaking more about like with Dion and stuff like that. That you know, by his recent calls and stuff like that, that you could have any question about the character of your father when you put this, when you see this in black and white. This is just shameful to have to lead your life this way right here. Y'all hear me?
yeah, my company bothered me, so I had to
Oh,
mute.
oh, okay. No, yeah, I'm just when you see this in black and white. I mean, I've seen it. We've all seen it, but when you're reminded of it, it's crazy. Lady T, you there? I don't.
Uh, I hear you. I was waiting on you to finish what you was saying. Glorious.
Yeah, I'm here. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, I
that's
was
that's it.
like, okay, you done?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all I was
Oh
saying.
no.
Just seeing this. Just seeing this. Just being reminded.
Yeah, he old dirty bastard. And the thing about those charges is wild because she wouldn't have been impersonating nobody without him telling her and him doing it for him. I feel like she wouldn't have been doing that if she wasn't doing that for him. But see, up here, you don't necessarily have to be an attorney to help somebody with their legal matters. You just have to get permission from the court to help. Like she could have helped him without acting like an
Yeah.
attorney. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but she was doing what he picked her to do because just like Dion said in that call, yeah, you had her thinking she was you. Miss Jones was acting like she you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he did. Like, and people, I don't know why people don't understand shit. That's what he do. What he do is what he do. Like you cannot change the zebra stripes. That's what he do. So what are you expecting? He and we always say and no, he is not the brightest apple in the bunch. However, he know how to read people, because he got some men too, one just women he got. So he know how to read people. and he know how to turn it around on them in his simple way, but he know how to do it. And that right
But
there ain't stupid.
what I will say though, and maybe some of her, what she did, may have been crossing with what he did. Is like what you see, charge 33, when it says filing false documents. I still don't see him as a person that could, you know, have I'm not going to well have sense enough to file a document, to even file, to draft up or to do anything with the document. So I can see somebody helping him with stuff like that, like filing false documents and things like that. I can see him recruiting somebody to do something like that.
He's one thing about noticed about he's persistent. He's
Mm-hmm.
persistent and he may not know a lot, but he's persistent. So and he knows how to draw jump to a conclusion and draw conclusions together. He knows what we've learned also is that um he plants seeds in everybody's head about this person and the next person. So I mean, he's he understands how to create anxiety in people. He understands how to get people to believe him in ways that the normal person would kind of think twice about doing that, but he doesn't have a what's the right term for it? I guess he doesn't have any morals. He doesn't care about the about the tension or drama that he would bring to people's life. He just like, oh no, well that's what I thought. Well fuck it, it is what it is. He doesn't care about the repercussions when it comes down to people's relationships. He looks at it and oh well I tried. No, but as far as like Dion and them, why they don't care. Them people don't care about. Is this leaking? Those people don't care about his crimes. They just want to see him get out. Like when Dion, you've heard Dion say twice now in these recent calls. Well, shit, should be time served by now.
Yeah, I did hear him say that.
He said it twice.
Yeah,
It's
and
not.
not an admission of innocence or just a presumption of innocence. Just the fact that it should be. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, you did it. We know that's who you that
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
But this should be time served or something like that. So
and
they know him. I mean, but it still kind of
that's what
baffles
it
me though.
is.
They still tout character. I've heard character from them people
They
more
know
than
your
I've heard.
character. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what character? This is who
But see,
y'all
they
been
don't know what character
dealing with.
mean though, Glorious. I don't think they know what character mean. I don't. I honestly think they always using. We always say they using these words that they don't use properly,
They
and
don't.
that's
Yeah,
one that I
yeah.
don't think they're using properly. Instead of character, they should be saying mo. But it is his mo. But they
Yeah.
don't. They're not using it because I think in my mind head, Dion actually think that some of the stuff they're saying is not what he was doing. Dion thinks like his daddy think because remember he was schooling him. He think that he was out here dick dashing, like Lady Chibu said, and that's not a crime. But you can dig dash and it not be a crime, but you can't dig dash and tell people you're gonna level them up and take their money and pay your bills. You're taking their money to level them up. That's just like me buying an ice cream sandwich and you give me a hot dog. I paid for an ice cream sandwich, not a hot dog. Okay. So he done gave these women hot dogs when they was paying for ice cream sandwiches. So you
But
can take your little hot dog and go on about your business and get me some ice cream. Okay. And
he
that's what he
also took their
did.
money and did stupid stuff too, which it also makes me
Paid his bills.
it,
That's what got him the
so
case,
questionable.
Glorious. The case was got when you took that money, told that lady that you were investing in business and paid your car note. Remember, he didn't spent off Shirley money for the month, so he had to pay the car note. So he went and paid the car note. And the only reason, and somebody said up here the other day, that was the only bill he paid. You know why that was the only bill he paid?
Because
Because
he had
had
to
he
have a
not
car.
paid that, they would have garnished her check. No. Had he
Um,
not paid that, they would have garnished her check. And when they garnish your check, that's notification you gonna get from HR. And he didn't
Yeah,
want her
yeah.
getting notification about no garnishment that got something to do with something she never even did in the first place. So that's the only reason why he paid that. And he stole from somebody to pay that, which was a dumb idea. When you should have just paid it with cash or took cash off the card and paid it. But by you taking the card and actually paying it, that's the crime because you took a card that was for business, and you paid your personal bill with it. That's a personal bill.
But he was buying stupid stuff too, though, and also like ambulances and fire trucks. This dude is an idiot. He's a straight up
That
idiot.
he was just buying. I mean, like
What was he doing?
Yes,
this
B. Williams. He thinks the LLC stole from these people, not him. That's why they was talking about LLCs. That's why
Yeah,
he think he
like he
getting
ain't the
off.
LLC.
Bruh, the LLC can't steal. You was stealing.
yeah he thought that putting it in an LLC or putting it in somebody else's name,
Yeah, he said it's not him.
absolved him of, well, that ain't none of me. That wasn't even me. That ain't me. That ain't, he, that's why he keeps saying it's not me. I'm not liable for that. He thought about the LLC. He must have learned from somebody a long time ago that LLC is slight protection, but you can't, you ca- what
And they
which
don't understand why this is so fascinating to the normal mind. Deanna went on with ripped us a new one, not understanding why this is so fascinating to a normal thinking mind.
what could
It's almost idiotic. Well, it is idiotic.
Cause
I mean,
this is
it's
idiotic. It is idiotic.
idiotic
Let's be
because
real.
we come from a mindset, if you're going to be a criminal, if you're going to be a criminal, you're going to be a smart moving one. This Negro here, I'm like, what
If,
the heck?
well, if you're gonna be a
Buying
criminal,
stuff,
you
stupid
would
stuff.
you would put stuff to the side. You would have a little stash saved up. You would have a go bag. Like, anybody ever watch Breaking Bad? They have go bags stashed at certain places to where it's like, okay, when the feds come knocking, or the police come knocking, I'm ready to go.
Right, right. I'm ready to go because I know I've done this, but at least made it worth my while. I mean, look at all of these charges, these 40 charges. What has he done?
But
Nothing.
see,
What,
Glorious,
what,
that's the problem.
what?
And Vicky, he not gonna have a go bag because he don't need one because he ain't committed no crimes. He don't remember these wasn't crimes back in 88 and 90. His theft by deceptions then dealt with like checks and stuff like that he was doing. So he thinking that if he gets somebody else to do it, that's gonna be on them. Just like he took her credit card because I'm sleeping with her, she paying me. But you didn't tell her she
And
was
bought an
paying you. Had
ambulance
you
in a
told her,
park.
I'm gonna use
This
this little
is
money because
insane.
we together now, it wouldn't have been theft by deception because you ain't deceiving her. You supposed to be, she paying you to knock her down. But you didn't let her know that part. You told her you was gonna make her into a successful business person. And all you did was take her car, trade it in for your wife a new one. Take her credit card, pay your truck note, and then you had her and her
And please
handicapped
factor in the
son
fire
broke
truck and the
down
ambulance
in
too,
the
please.
ambulance on the side of the road.
And that whole, what is it, the CP charge, for whatever reason he keeps getting excited about that, but I wholeheartedly believe that that was on his computer. It was something that he may have received and just was thought like, okay, well, I'll say that for later. I'm gonna come back to that later, and never deleted it because he's stupid. Like, he, because
Really is
he
stupid.
said, stupid things like, well, they know that ain't my mo. They know I ain't into that. Like, how do they know that you're not into CP, sir? How do they know that you don't do this and that? You haven't gone through court. It's just the
After all, you a man that does dumb crimes that parks ambulances and fire trucks in front of a house
and
that you
that's
never even moved in. What?
to
This is
go to
insane. It really
to
is.
to have them all at one spot though. That's the crazy part. You got all the thievery at one spot, not spread out across the city. Not to
But
where,
what was he
okay,
doing with the fire truck and ambulance? Somebody just give me just
and that's
explain that.
those
Just
He was
explain to
about
elite
to
me.
fight.
start a business. Yeah,
That
you didn't
that's
hear that
those
he was gonna be The ambulance person. He was about to get the ambulance business going.
It's Nesto's Elite Fire Extinguishing Services. That's
I can't do
that. It
this.
was
I
gonna
can't.
be.
And
It's
ambulatory services.
yeah. It was gonna be Nesto's Luxury Ambulatory Services. He was gonna,
I'm done.
he was gonna service, high
You ain't
class.
hear that call? Gloria, she said it in a
He,
call. He was
he,
gonna redo
I,
the ambulance, and he
yeah.
was gonna be elite.
He was gonna. Yeah. He was gonna.
what?
Well.
He
Yeah.
was the ambulance for the rich people.
Yeah. He was.
His
He was about.
ambulance was finna be
I'm
like a
not
party
messing with
bus.
y'all today. I'm
He
not
he was
going to do
gonna
this
roll.
I
He's
tonight.
gonna
swear
roll
he
that shit
said
out. He's,
it.
yeah. Cause them folks don't know about business. You got to have residual interest. You got to get you some business to have. Shirley ain't got no business. She ain't got no mind business. You got to have a business mindset. So he about to use his business mindset to go ahead and open up an ambulatory service, and then he was gonna, move that over, get that
And
over
put
to
out
Dion.
fires on the way.
Yeah, he was gonna get it to Dion. Let Dion do that for a little bit, and then he was gonna do. He was gonna move on to what
Fire truck.
the bail bonds company. Don't forget about the bail bonds
Mm-hmm.
company, because he wanted Melody Scratchin to be his resident agent for that, because he was gonna leave her holding the bag on that. Well, let's not forget that. And at least she had enough sense to say hell no. But she was still letting that man come over and do booty with him. Like, some of these women, some of these women, I'm sorry. God bless them. I know they're victims too, but y'all let's not,
They were gonna become the next Shirley Strawberry because I upped her. I upped her. She
right.
wasn't nothing without me. All she had was a paid for house, a paid for G wagon, and she didn't have no bills like she got now. Her name wasn't rubbish out in these streets, but she had nothing before me. She had nothing without me.
Did you teach her how to talk? Because you showed it. Did you teach her how to talk? Because if you
Yep,
did,
Karen. Instead of Whoville, it's gonna be
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm
Nestoville.
dying about these comments.
it was going to be Nesto's elite bail bondsman. Bail to you or whatever. He was coming up
Free at
with
last too.
free. Yeah, he was as long as it said Nestos and then it was in somebody else's name. He felt like he was in the clear. He could do whatever the hell he wanted to. He Even though this man said he was bored with Shirley, and he was sick of like pretending to be. He felt like a cuck or whatever. Because Shirley was the breadwinner and he felt less than. He was enjoying the fruits and he was used to that money, that constant paycheck. But then he was getting this has been his longest con. So he was used to
Yep.
like quick cons. This is his longest relationship. He was used to them quick relationships. So I believe him when he says,
And
yeah,
Vicky, this the most money he had to play with. That's why it was the
right.
longest. But it was it caught. I think I always say it caught up with him though, because at some point renting
He
that
broke.
furniture really did him in, because that's a monthly bill.
Yeah,
So you renting that furniture, you renting these spots, and those is monthly bills, and you trying to look fly. Cause see, I
yeah.
think once he got with Shirley, he took his imposter flyness up to a whole nother level. So
Mhm.
even though he was getting those vehicles and wasn't paying for them, you gotta pay money. You gotta pay money to get a Bentley. You can't just walk in there with five
Right.
thousand dollars and get a Bentley. So he was taking a monthly check and going in and getting these vehicles like the Bentley and stuff like that. Because you drop it down 12,000, you got it for a Bentley. I'm sure you had to go in there with her 40,000 a month that she was making. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a Bentley,
Hmm.
okay? It's
Right.
not a dang on Charger. And he had to, I think, and see the shutdown of 19, I think, was catching up with him,
Mhm.
because that stopped
Hmm.
her from leaving the house. Because remember, when she used to come here a couple times a month for work, like they used to be all over the country going to the different, they syndicated, they throughout the country. So they
Right.
going to the different spots throughout the country doing this, doing that. They was at the ranch for a week. That's how I know about the ranch. Steve did every year, because they was there the whole week, the whole posse down there with the boys. They at the ranch. So and then they'd be in California, they in New York for this. They had the hoodies, the awards that Steve. It was
Right.
a lot of stuff that they was doing on a regular basis, and Shirley was outside. So Shirley outside. Then when she come home, the house empty, because this motherfucker is on the road. Because he on the road working. Working what? Oh, he dig dust. You know what I'm saying? So
Working
that's he working that booty. Because
working
he
his penis pump.
and the money finally caught up, because at some point. you spending the money before you get it.
Yeah.
And then what are you doing? So
Mhm.
that's why he had to jump out with this elaborate schemes. And Gail came at the right time where he was busted. Because I think the IRS had caught up with her too. So you got the IRS that took her whole check 1 month, put you behind on your rent center furniture. Then you got you can't cover your rent center furniture, you can't cover the rent, you then lost the building. So just think about all that. Shirley house was gone
Rental center furniture where?
At his
at the
barbershop.
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 Yeah,
The
you can rent all
barbershop.
that
Yeah.
stuff. He rented all that stuff.
That was, yeah.
So you think about that, Vicky, because his business stopped closed in 2021. So you got to think in 2021 his business closed, but he was already on to the next one. That's why he was looking at buildings when he got picked up in July. So he taking pictures of these buildings, trying to find him a building. He still got his previous name. It looked like his previous name was still around, so he could use his previous name that he was working with. But I don't have no money because the IRS that came in and garnished the check. Now I can get her to sell her house because she sold her house. That's what she had just sold her house too. Because had
Hmm.
she not sold her house, she could have moved back in that mud once they got kicked out. But she had sold her house to pay off the IRS, and he didn't have enough capital to catch up. That's why he ran in there and got that ring because he got to show I did something with your money.
Yeah, I'm doing something. Look, baby. Yeah, I mean, that's where that truck came from. He's telling he's telling Dre that he bought the G wagon for himself, but he gave it to Shirley. All that bullshit. Like that we know that's Shirley's style, the G wagon. That's not his style. He likes the big, huge things. He doesn't. I think the G wagon is not like his style. So he had to make these grand presentations to show people, no, look, I'm actually doing something. So tell all your big head friends that I'm actually out here working. I'm doing something. But I mean, everybody knew that he was. I think the whole Atlanta knew that he was doing the most. But as far as that house goes, he just think about that in 2021.
Mhm.
He, I really do believe that she. I'm still of the belief in mind head that he had control. Like she just said, okay, well, you handle the house. If you think it's a good idea to sell the house, um, and you think we're going to get something bigger, or we're gonna take the money and take care of my taxes and other stuff. You go ahead and handle that. He's so stupid and so financially illiterate. I mean, probably worse than her. That he sold it for. I mean, like a third of what she really could have got for it.
The house.
Cause he needed it quick, yeah.
Yeah,
Cause
the
he needed it
house.
out
Okay.
quick. That was a
Mhm.
$1 million house they sold for
Yep.
a couple 100,000, and that was
Yeah.
because he needed to pay that off
I
and
thought
get
it went
out
in the
quick.
short sale. I thought it went in the short
No,
sale.
she
They,
owned
they,
that house.
she owned that house outright.
Oh,
Yeah,
ooh. Oh,
okay. California. If anybody who lives in California knows, like, and Lady Janice, we right next door to Cali. You know that the houses in Cali are not cheap. I mean, for like what a shack will cost you like $750,000. That house that Shirley had was a nice, I'm pretty sure, well kept house, and
hmm,
Yeah, it was a nice little house.
yeah, it's a cute little house. I forgot, was it in Oakland or I forgot. It was
It
somewhat.
was in one of those cities, outer cities that where it was
Yeah,
worth $1 million and they only got a couple
even
hundred.
but even a house in Oakland is still like, California period.
yeah,
They just
Yeah,
like
they
how
overpriced.
they overpriced, just like they're doing to Vegas. Vegas is way overpriced right now too, but California, those houses go for a crazy amount, and he
yeah.
sold it for what,
I know.
400 and like 4 to 500,000. And these people who to one of those companies that buy your house for cash, like real quick,
Yeah.
and then
Hmm.
like within months they went around and turned around and sold it for double.
Yep, they got I think 1.5 for it or something crazy like that, and he sold it for less than that. Cause I thought it was like
And
three.
ran through the money. And ran through the money.
Girl ran through
Mm-hmm.
it, and then he fucked her with the truck. He
Cause
sold her. Girl,
he
go
don't.
ahead.
She. I think she don't. I think she. See, this is another thought in my head too that really messed her up about Bent Creek. I think she thought they were buying Bent Creek. That's why they put air quotes
I
$60,000 in that
yeah.
$6,000 kitchen.
Yeah.
Cause there's no way that was a $60,000 kitchen. Cause it should have been sparkling like
That
diamonds for
60,000 went in his
60,000.
pocket.
Right. He paid $6,000 to some homeboys to
It
do that.
did.
It was a
Uh-huh.
nice kitchen, but that's not giving $60,000. Not in Georgia, not in Atlanta. Now, if you was in California, maybe they would have charged you 60,000 for that, but not in Georgia. That was not a $60,000 kitchen. You'd have
Mm-mm.
found you some of them
No.
Latinos, and they done rolled up in there for 6 grand, and you got you
You know,
all the way together.
you got the
Not
materials on
66.
cheap. You got materials off of the back of a truck, and you had them come in there and install that stuff. And who gave you permission to
And
do
I'm
that?
like Lady T, but we need to see a before and after because they may have just did some stick up stuff. Cause you know
Uh-huh.
those that stuff on the walls, those are not actual tile that they laid and placed. They got
Laminate.
those sheets of tiles that they lay
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
down. Like they
Yep.
don't even do like in the old days where they lay tile on your wall. They don't even do
Right.
that no more unless you specifically say, I want tile laid. They give you some sheet of stuff and just kind of
I like
stick it up there. It's
like an
not even,
overlay. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's why
not
I don't.
even.
I don't like these new houses now, because like you said, they a lot of them have that cheap. I mean, you gotta damn near have $1 million to kind of get a nicely well built house now, because like some of these builders, they don't build them properly, but that the
Yeah, because
house
you
that
gotta tell them, Vicky, now, because like you said, you gotta have $1 million because you gotta actually tell them. Because I know somebody that built a house and they didn't. They told them how they wanted it to look, but they didn't tell them how to place the stuff. And when I went in there, I was like, "Ooh," I'm like, "This shit look cheap,"
I,
and it was
yeah,
that stuff. And I only reason why I knew is because I was doing my bathroom, and I almost bought some of that by mistake.
Yeah.
And I was
Uh-huh.
like. And I asked the man, I said, "Is this the stuff they put on?" He was like, "No, that's not individual. You put the stucco up there and you stick it up there." And I was like, "Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
that ain't what I want. I'm getting my tiles placed. I'm getting mine
yeah.
grouted in place and all that." And he was like, "Oh, well,
Mm-mm.
that's what you want on over there." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And
Yeah,
that's when
no,
I learned out about it. I was like, "Wow, I didn't even know that
no.
you
Mm-hmm.
gotta actually tell them." So when I went in her house that she had built and I saw on her kitchen, she had kind of the same design, but on the end, the way they got it, they could have did it better. And that's another thing too. Y'all built this house, y'all sad because they could have grouted it when you could see how it's just like it's not even. They didn't even like finish it and
Well,
put that. Put you
no,
know how Vicky how they
they
put that like rounded edge on it. They didn't even do
they don't
that.
do that. Like a lot of my stepdad, that man who raised me, he was a carpenter. He's a carpenter contractor. He restores houses in the French Quarter. Like he knows this type of stuff. A lot of them they it's horrible. Like these new build outs now, they
Mm-hmm.
don't eat. They'll put just like she said, the sheet of that, the just basically a towel sheet or blocks of towel sheets. You it's and that shit gets mold underneath them because they don't put
Mm-hmm.
it down
Hmm.
properly. The subflooring is not proper. But sorry, I
That's
don't
why
mean
they
to.
have
House
that term.
shifting
That's
and shit.
because I had my house was built, but that's why they have that term builder's grade.
Yeah,
That term
right.
builder's grade, where they scrape the bottom and put that stuff in there. Just slap it up or just use the cheapest form of whatever they can to do it. So yeah, you gotta be real careful.
Oh, just listening. We
Well, she
read
said
that one.
last thoughts, y'all. And I was just
Oh,
about to
Okay.
say that. She said last thoughts, but just listening. That was the what did y'all do that video 2 days ago, Vicky? Or you said the
uh,
24th, right?
well,
The
I
24th.
think no, it was 2 days ago. Yeah, what Lady T Bug was that
It was
2 or 3 days
Monday.
ago?
Yeah, Monday. Monday. I believe it was Monday. Because it's
Yeah,
Wednesday. I believe that was Monday.
yeah, that
So
was
go back
Monday.
till Monday just listening. They did it. Vic showed out. But my last thought, well, we're
It
gonna do some
did.
last thoughts. My
Yeah.
last thoughts would be God and took his hands off you. Well, I'm saying yes, Lord, yes. Like, let me
I cannot.
well, I'm saying,
Oh no, and you, and
and
you.
you. But yeah, this was funny. But my last thoughts is gonna be: am I the only one that noticed that Nesto tried to get off that phone with her at least 3, 4 times because
He was
he
like,
don't
I
like
don't want to hear
motherfucking
no damn
kids.
baby.
He don't like kids, so he
I
like, let me
didn't
get
even.
over here.
I wasn't even around my own kids.
Right. And he like after my kids got older and out the house and stuff, when I go to restaurants, I do don't put me by them kids. That was next up. I'll call you back. Can you call me back? You want me to call you back? Can you call me back? Call me back. This was hilarious. I love it. Cause I was dying. Nesto tried to get off that phone 3, 4 times. And finally she let him go. No, 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 we're fine. We're fine. You had a toilet flush and all that. I was like, this Dion mama telling us that he didn't like kids? That's what we got it right there because we see that
Right.
man don't like kids. Hey, y'all have a good one. This was funny. All
All right.
right,
Thank
bye
you,
Good
bye.
night,
Shan.
Shan.
Holding it
Uh,
down while my little maintenance guy popped up on me.
oh, whoa.
You
I was
going?
wondering where you were. I'll do my last thought. My last thought, since I didn't even hear the call, but I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it because I didn't even hear. My last thoughts is a message for Nesto, in case his people are gonna tell him. Nesto, if you admit some of the thing, well, if you admit what you've done that's wrong, that's the first step uh to the next part of your life, is admitting you're wrong, admitting some of your, because clearly you've done some things wrong. We all have, but clearly you've done some things wrong, and you need to
Yeah.
stop saying that I'm an innocent man and I didn't do anything wrong. You have, and you just need to come to terms with that, admit it, and things may go better. That's it. That's
Thank
all I
you,
got.
Glorious.
Thank y'all. Night night.
Good night, Glorious. Well,
Can you put me down? I can never figure out how to get down.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
my final thoughts are: you can't. I'm to piggyback off of Glorious. You can't be MF an innocent gangster. I'm just saying. You just can't
Uh-oh.
be. You cannot be an innocent gangster. You're gonna have to give up the gangster lifestyle, right? I mean, I would think that you would not want to keep yourself labeled as a damn gangster. Wouldn't you want to be a man of the Lord, if that's what you so called claim? And now basically saying God has forsaken you, so you giving up, and you're gonna just lean in deeper on a harlot who won't even pay attention to you, and
Not
it
a
hurts you
harlot.
then. It hurts your feelings because she done went and got a baby. No, you can't be around no damn kids. No, no, you don't like kids. I know that you didn't even raise your own kids. So this man here, I don't feel sorry for him. The more and more I hear about this, the more and more we recap, and then like go back and like we recap, and then we come forward and see his reaction to some of the things that are coming about, like in court, and coming that are being brought forward in court. The more information that we have, it's like, oh sir, you really are, there's no, to me, whether, like I said, like I'm gonna say it before, like if Shirley told a little fib, I don't care, cause you a piece of shit.
That part.
So I mean, this has been a long time coming. I would say you had a long run. It's like somebody who develops diabetes. If you hate spent your whole life eating cheesecake and apple pies, and then all of a sudden, the doctor say, okay, well you got to go switch to sugar free. Don't you think you had a long good run of eating like cheesecake and apple pie? Just switch. You got to switch your life up. So you didn't have a good long run at scamming. Go ahead and reminisce about the times that you sold this $500 and this $500, and just admit your guilt and take your whippings and go straight to prison. Do not pass go, because you're not gonna get $200, and just go on in there and live your life. Keep your Velcro 3000s, because you not probably won't get any more, because Cynthia is on the run, and she got money to spend on that baby, and I don't think she getting a check for the baby. So
Okay.
I thank you, Lady T Bug, Shan, Glorious.
Yes.
What is it? What is she now? Fabulous and retired.
Yes, but she back to
Okay.
glorious, child. She got tired of Fabulous and retired, child. It wore off. She back to glorious love.
All right. Good night, Lady T Bug. I appreciate you as always.
Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, my little maintenance guy. I'm like, I need you to do this, that.
That
Thank
man's
you,
sick
thank
of you.
you.
Bye.
Yeah, she, you're welcome, boys, Nana. Yep, I pinned it. Karen asked me to. All right, y'all. I guess I don't know. What's tomorrow? Thursday? I'll try to come back tomorrow. I think I got something for y'all. Let me see if it's some more comments coming through the chat. If not, I'll end the live. Thank y'all so much. Replay gang, chat, and bushwatchers. Okay. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And of course, my panel. Oh, and if y'all didn't check out I Said What I Said in Nesto's interview, y'all go over there to, I think I have to link her channel because I actually don't think it was on her Truth Telling Squad channel. I Said What I Said. It's on her Waiting to Exhale. You know what? I don't want to hold y'all. I'll post it on my community wall. That's what I'll do. And then you can, if you're interested, you can go over there and check it out if you missed it. Good night, Jay Blake. Good night, Bank. Good night, Complicated. Tanya, be here. Was you good in the chat? Because I stepped away. Bank, thanks everyone for the pen to keep me company while I'm nursed. It's cold. I hope you feel better. Hey, Miss Mad About Music. Thank you for catching the replay. Bank, everybody's wishing you good health. Play the ponytail, man. Okay. Let me take this down first. He's our favorite. Yeah, we haven't played him in a minute. Yes, the struggle is real. That's your favorite. I think that's all our favorite. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all on tomorrow. Bye. All right, y'all. Good night. Bye.